Big up, big up, big up, big up. And welcome to Liverpool 12th Man Show. I'm the Liverpool 12th Man just as much as you are because we are all Reds here. And for the most part, all Reds here. Sometimes we have some visiting guests, some neutrals, some rivals as well. But I am joined by some brethren. I'm joined by the Irishman. How are you doing?
Oh, very well. How's everyone doing?
Yeah, yes. And JK, how you doing, brother?
I'm all good, bro. And you?
All
You
good?
too,
All
bro.
good? Big up. 22nd. I know. 27th. 27th? 22nd? I got 20. I know you meant 12. I know you meant 12. But big up, Bernie. Big up, Lee. Big up, Redbird. How you guys all doing? We are gathered here today because, excuse me, because we have a big weekend coming up. We're going to do a preview show tomorrow. But today kind of wanted just like saw that they've announced or they've brought out the third kit and the all the other kits and stuff. Have you been drinking? No, I have not been drinking. So even though I should here. Little Carlsberg. But big up, big up, big up. We're going to be doing a little bit of a kit review kind of deal today, but not only a kit review for just the new kits that are out. I figured that we might do like a tier kit review of and see what we find as being our favorite kit. And I thought like we could maybe get into like a gold medal, silver medal. Steve gets on the podium basically for the kits here. So this big up everyone joining us today. Bajan Reds in the house. Big up Bajan Barnes and the crew. Cedric, big up to you too. Big up to you too. A lot of cool kits today. I wanted to show you guys some kits that like I don't know if you guys have seen all the new kits at least. I was gonna hold off on showing you the home kit because what we're gonna do is I was gonna review the home kits basically. And I have a bunch of the home kits, but I also have, let me show you this too. I remember I was talking to JK and I saw this kit and originally I thought that the kit, and this is like our away kit, I thought this kit was a black color, but now that I see it in the light, like as it's properly like lighted up, it's more like a gray. So I don't know if you guys have you guys seen all the new kits? By the way, Irishman, JK?
Yep, I've seen them all. Yeah.
You seen them all? Irishman, have you seen them?
Mm-hmm.
No, I haven't seen this one you're about to review.
Oh, okay. Let me show you. All right, so let me bring this up. What's that?
I mean, I don't think I have. Pretty sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me show you guys. Let me show you guys the kits then. Let me bring up this right here. And then I can make it this. So this right here is the away kit. It goes back to they're going back to that kind of like a teal color, I think it is, or something like that, you know? And then they've put like the gray on the sides, but originally I thought it was black. I thought it was more like the home kit, or excuse me, like the goalie kit. But this one is like, this is the away kit. Do you like? Yeah, you like that, Lee? Lee likes that one. Bonkers likes that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, have you seen this one, Irishman? This is the away kit.
Okay. Well, it's got a better color than a home kit anyway. It looks like we had a color like that before, definitely. So.
Yeah, the teal color, because I had that one. At least that part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got some kind of weird thing going on it as well, like Bayesian saying the dragon scales thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I know. It kind of does.
Color-wise, it's okay.
I can make it. I bring up a little bit bigger so you can see what he's talking about. It's kind of like it's interesting because like right here it's like dragon scales, like he said, and then it kind of like goes into these like I don't know, like wavy things or something like that towards the end. Not a fan, Bajan Red says. Okay. How about, so this is the third kit. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen the third kit. Let me make sure it's, this is the third kit. Don't be too excited there. You're like, this is the third kit. Yeah, you're waiting for Adidas. That's what Beijing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Thought the
teal was
Nike
on the
sent
red kit too.
the
Yeah.
wrong way around.
If the guy who was putting the night tick on wasn't drunk at the same time, would it have
I
helped?
think he was.
I
Yeah.
know.
I think he
Beijing
was.
Reds needs to ask him if he was drinking.
But I tell you the truth, I think if the red night tick was normal and just straight or whatever it was, you know, I think it would look better. It's okay. It's okay. It's not great.
Yeah,
They
it's
took the graphics off it. I don't like the graphics, whatever they are.
mhm.
That whatever it's printed over, I'm sure we'll find out what that's supposed to represent. But I love a classic red and white, you know, white with a red collar. But yeah, just fix. Don't try and be funky or different or whatever. Just put the tick on the right way. It looks stupid.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I get what you're saying.
classic red and white is. But always, again, you really do. You always say like you don't really know what it looks like until you see it on the players. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
like Liverpool kits, they shouldn't be too hard to mess up. I don't like whatever the hell is going on in the background there. It's a bit all over the place.
All the like the marble style
All
or
that
whatever
shading
it
and
is, or
stuff. Yeah,
Like a
yeah.
1980s kitchen.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think the second kit will look good when the players are wearing it, the whole kit, the shorts, the socks.
Right.
I think that grey kit will look nice.
Yes, the one that Beijing Reds was referring. I saw Beijing Reds got this, or Beijing Barnes actually, but from Beijing Reds TV. He's got this one because I saw him rocking this one. This is the goalkeeper jersey. The goalkeeper jerseys are sometimes they're just always better. I think
That was nice.
it's pretty. I like it's pretty cool. Definitely pretty cool. It's they went with all black, basically with the white. I thought originally that's what they were going to do with that. With like, I thought if this was a third kit, I'd be like, that'd be cool. I thought this would be a cool third kit.
That is a third kit, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. So they should have stuck with that. That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
That's what I thought too. So yeah, very cool, very, very cool. So I thought maybe with this we could do like a little especially since we just this Thursday we had the DeLorean all revved up. Maybe we could go back back. I actually put these in order. Now this is something that I made so that we can kind of like get it all together here. But I wanted to go back in time a little bit, kind of reflect on some of the kits that we have, especially since we're about to be coming up on possibly the end of Nike and the beginning of a new era with Adidas. Apparently, at least that's I don't know if that's been confirmed or not, but I know that that's like what has been spoken on is that we're going back to Adidas, who has been our kit maker at one time. And what I did was I put together a tier of basically all the kits of the Premier League era. Some years we had the same home kit, even though it was another year. It was kind of weird. Some years they just said, "Yeah, that was cool. Let's just go with this one." You know, it's kind of interesting. So, so I created a tier list, and I'll show you what all the kits real quick looks like. So this is all the tiers from like basically 1992 to 2024. Like I put together all these kits for us. So and hopefully it's big enough that you can see it and everything else, so you can give a proper evaluation and such, yada yada yada. But yeah, I wanted to kind of get this for us today, and we're going to basically start off with obviously the start of the Premier League era in 1992, and it begins with this one right here. I'll even make it a little bit bigger actually on here. Oops. so you can really see it. Hold on, my computer's acting slow and choppy. Big up Asian Pops. Big up Asian Pops. Good to see you, bro.
Best, bro.
So, oops, that's showing it. So, all right. So this one on the left is the actual 1992 version with Adidas at the time, and I like this jersey a lot actually, with the 3 stripes coming down on the side here. You guys see it? You guys with me on that one? Let's make sure you guys can see it.
Yeah, they brought that
And
3-bar design with the candy sponsor.
Yeah,
I remember the first time. Yeah.
Yep. And then they actually made like the they made a pretty big crest as well for it as well, you know. And then the Carlsberg, excuse me, as being our sponsor. Let me see if I can get rid of these ads too. Always wants to mess with me when I want to do the show here, because the ads weren't popping up, or at least they weren't as big as they're trying to be right now. So apologies about the ads. So I have a system here. Basically, the rating of the system would be 5 stars would be like obviously like great one, 4 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 star. Simple evaluation on it, so we can kind of like get the finalists of candidates for these jerseys. Let me see. Oh, okay. If I do that. So where, like, what would you rate this jersey right here? What would you rate the 1992 jersey? First question, is it better with a proper collar or not? That's a good question too. This one has a collar on it, actually. This one actually does have a collar. Do you guys like collars, or do you not like the collars?
Yeah, I like collars. Collars are cool. Yeah.
Cool. Irishman, you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for us to start. What are we, you know?
Well, we're starting. Yeah, we're saying with this one, we're rating the 1992 one. But Hyler had a question. He says, "Do you like a proper collar, or do you like it without the collars, like where it's just like it's not like like a collar like this kind of collar?"
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're always better with collars. I don't like round necks. I don't like round neck anything. So, but that's just me. I just prefer collars. It's not just.
You prefer the collar?
Most kids. Yeah, most kids look nicer with a collar, I think.
Yes. And Bernie, yes, we're doing this one on right here. Yeah, my pointer's right there. We're doing this one right here. This is the first one that we're going to rate. This like 5s, 3s, 4s. Doing a 1, 2, 3, 5 star, 4 star, 3 star, blah 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 blah, all the way down to 1 star. Yeah, I have it as a. So JK, what was your rating on this one?
Okay. What was the best, bro? 5 star, yeah?
Yes.
So I'm going with the first one. I'll go with the 3 there.
3? Okay. Let me make sure I'm keeping a tally too, by the way. Make sure I have my book here. 3, all right. Irishman, what's your rating on this one?
You can put more than one in each tier, right? Obviously.
Yeah, obviously, yes.
Like, okay, so that one for me, that's an iconic one. That's a 5-star kit.
That's a 5-star for you? Okay.
Because it's the first, and that shoulder is awesome. It's really.
I love this kit actually.
Shoulder.
Yeah.
It looks just because it's the first Premier League kit, but it is also an awesome kit. So for me, I give it a 5 because it's just kind of iconic. So
yeah,
I'll start off with that one.
It's a little varied in the chat. Bernie has it as a 2, Cedric has a 4, 3 from Bonkers, 4 from High Lord, 2 from Philip, 4 from Daryl. Well, we're not. I'll bring over each one. I just made it large. I made it. I tried to make it as large as possible so that you can actually see the kit. All right. So it's a hard. I'd say there's more. Where's there more threes in there? I guess maybe fours. There are a couple fours.
There's a couple of twos, fours, threes, two.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
four,
Yeah, I'm trying to go with the average.
four. Honest, I'd have to say.
Yeah. I thought, yeah, I like this kit. It's definitely one of my favorites, but I give it a 4. All right. So then this kit right here to the right of it,
This
that
kit right
is the actually the 1993 kit. What's that?
This kit
That's
right
the
here.
1993 kit, actually.
This kit right here.
Yeah, this kit right here. This kit right here.
Yeah.
It's kind of got like, this one's cool because it goes with a lot of the traditional. It brought like a lot of the traditional colors in. It's got the white, it's got the red and the green in the sleeve, and then it's got the white, red and green in the collar. Yeah, we're going one by one, so that's so you know. Yeah. What were you guys rating on JK? What would you rate this kit as well? This
That's a 4.
1993. It's a 4.
4. Mm-hmm.
How about for you, Arson? What, and you can just tell me your
I
rating
think
and
the,
what.
yeah, I think that the crest is a bit too big, and I don't like the crest in the middle, and I don't.
Mhm.
Yeah, the green is a bit too much, and they took the stripes and kind of tried to double them up. So I don't like what they've done with the stripes. So that to me that's a 3. Yeah, that's a 3.
Okay.
Yeah. A bit busy.
3. All right.
But it's
Jimmy likes it.
what do I say?
Yeah, sure,
It's a kit
I
that
can do it this way
very
too.
stands out. It stands out, you know.
Yeah.
You think of Jamie Redknapp when you see that kit?
Yeah, it definitely does.
Yeah.
Yes, Redbird is rating 1 out of 5. That is correct. Yeah, 5 being 5 stars, 1 being obviously 1 star. What did you say, Joe? JK? Did you? So because they brought the stripes down from the shoulder and then like brought them onto the sides.
Onto the side.
That crest is huge though in the middle. Yeah,
Just a little bit too big.
but I mean,
Yeah.
they had to fit the crest somewhere, and like I get that they had to put the Adidas symbol on there, but they probably could have held off on the Adidas symbol. Stripes are too thick on the side. Yeah, for Redbird. Couple 5s though. Oh no, 2.5. I got you, Rage and Pops. I got you. All right, so 4, 3, 3.
Yeah, stripes
I'll
too
give
thick.
it 3. I'll give it. Yeah, too thick on that one. You know what, too? So
But I like
in 1994, this is how you like it. Yeah. 1994, 95, they kept the same kit. So like this kit was the same kit in 1994 or 95.
As
then
Pops was saying, they used to do 2-year runs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's normal.
exactly.
Sometimes they do 2. It'd be a kit for 2 years. It was like they knew it was
Worth the money for fans. Then.
Exactly.
That's mad how it's changed now, you know.
Exactly. Yeah, they used to do.
There's
this
even
kind of thing,
training
like,
kits and stuff. So
yeah, because it's.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not sure Pops has ever tried to cut a star in half before, but it don't work, Pops. It don't work. None of these half stars.
I don't even know if they have a half star on there.
Yeah. None of these half stars.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. He's saying like the issue with
None of
these
these
is
half
we're judging
stars.
shirts now as opposed to how they would hit back then, maybe. Yeah, I suppose. I'm not really a kits guy anyway, so I'll just judge them on how cool I think they look. But there are a couple I know I'm not picking because they immediately remind me of a certain type of player or whatever. So they'll go low down.
Oh, I get you. Got you. Understood. All right, here, I'll make it easier for us too. I'll just bring up the kit like this. So this was the kit for 95, 96. This is 1995, 1996. And this is the long sleeve version of it too. Yeah, wait till we get to the Way era. This is you can see they have the stripes on the side, still Adidas, so you're still getting a lot of the stripes, in one way or another. They kind of went away from the thick stripes, went to a red badge actually, and then went away from the 3-stripe Adidas and just wrote out Adidas. What was your ratings on this one, JK? Yeah, I know. It is connected. You do connect these with the sometimes the errors somewhat. I see that Beige and Pops is talking about Robbie Fowler. What was your rating on this one, JK?
Is he there?
I don't know if he's there. Or Irishman, how about you?
I'll give a rating. Yeah, I'll give a rating. I don't like. I like that collar. I like the long sleeve, very Collymore as well as Fowler. I always kind of remember Collymore in long sleeves. I think not that necessarily that shirt, but yeah, that badge is a bit of a mess. The red on red doesn't really work, and Adidas, I do prefer it when you have the Adidas with the 3-stripe symbol. But other than that, it's not a bad jersey. I like the. Do I like the white cuffs? I'm not sure, but you have to have them there if you have long sleeve. But I like that collar, and still a 3. The badge is,
it's not like the proper collar. Like, yeah,
no, the badge is really let down. The badge really lets it looks like they took a badge from something else and put it onto the thing because the red on red is just.
I know you guys. Everyone's agreeing with you. Hylor says the badge must be an all-time low. Redbird says I don't like the badge on the 3rd. It spoils it for him. Yeah, Bernadette doesn't like the badge. Yeah. So what were you going to give it?
I gave it a 3.
Oh, okay.
A 3. Oh, still a decent score. JK, what were you going to give this one?
This is one of my favorite kits of all time. Is number 5.
Oh, wow.
I love this kit. I don't know why. It's just nice. I like the
you
stripes
think of
on the
wearing
side as well.
When you see it, who do you picture wearing it?
This one, ooh, bit of Stan Collymore actually.
That's what I said too. Long sleeves makes me think of Collymore.
But for me, one of my favorites. Yeah.
Okay. So it was a kit then. Okay. So let me see. Pops gave it a 4. 2 from Cedric. 3. 2. Give it I would assume you give it a 5 then, JK, if it's your favorite, right?
Yeah, that's 5. Yeah.
I was gonna give it a 3. But yeah, it almost is a kit with identity. So then after that, again, just like you said, they started going in these 2-year like little like samples, I guess you could say. But for this one, this is like where they did a 2-year stint, and that's the 1996-1997 kit. I'll show you this one. They ditched hopefully you guys can still hear me. They ditched the red badge and went back to like a more traditional white badge here with the like white oval egg style background on it. A little bit like more traditional. But Reebok, but this is now Reebok too. Yeah.
We lost.
That's probably why. Go ahead. So what are you saying?
Sorry. Yeah. No. That was the first time we lost Adidas, but this is the start of the Reebok era.
Mm-hmm. Kept the collar. In there. I like this one. Yeah, I was gonna let JK go. Yeah, but go ahead, Irishman. You can go. He's on mute.
Yeah, the collar is decent. Again, you're starting to come into the Michael Owen era now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That oval,
Mhm.
that oval egg badge, I don't get that at all. That's not necessary.
Yeah.
Reebok never really kind of grabbed me, but it's like as I've always said, like it should be really, really difficult to make a mess of a Liverpool home shirt because it's basically just red. So just stick the badge
Right.
on it, stick the sponsor
Right.
on it, make it red, and you'll be okay. Don't try and be clever or anything. You know, it can be like say have fun and be clever with the second and third kits if you want. But the home kit, just make it red, stick a badge on it, and away you go. And that's
Mhm.
pretty much all they've done there. Is they're not taking any risks with that kit. It's just solid red. You know, new company coming in, thinking right, just do solid red, badge,
Mhm.
logo, sponsor, and collar. So it's very safe. So I'd give it a 2 stars.
Mhm. They should
Again,
do. I think they should probably do stuff more like this. Actually, to be honest with you, get some reds in like one of those like um those like survey groups and stuff, and kind of like
ooh, the dreaded
let you
focus group.
see the concepts, and then you can kind of gauge what it is that they want, because sometimes the designers just don't get it. I say that the Redbird again. He says again, badge would have been better without the white background around it.
Let's make it a bit smaller. You know?
This was this was Reebok's first attempt at or at least this was Reebok's first attempt in the Premier League era as well. But yeah, okay. So JK, what was your score? And then I'll ask again, Irishman.
Yeah, I just give this a 3. It's a nice kit. I like it, but I don't love it, and I don't like the white. What Brian said, and that white circle around the badge.
Right.
Two or
Too
three.
big.
You gave it a 3. You gave it a 3, right,
Yeah.
Irishman?
Yeah, I give it a 2.
Oh, 2.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Yeah, or if I didn't, I meant to give it a 2. But yeah, I think they played it too safe. But I understand why they did it.
Okay.
It was their first attempt at doing it.
First attempt. Yeah. So then basically that was the 96, 97, right? And then 97, 98 was this same kit again. And then 1998, 99 kit, they dropped the traditional collar and put one of those it's not a crew neck, but it's like a, whatever they call it, like that kind of collar. I don't know what you call it. But stuck with basically this. The only thing that really changed was the Reebok symbol and the collar.
It's a round neck. Call it
The round neck, yeah. I guess that's what you call it, yeah. And this was going to be the 1998, 99, and this was going to be the 1999, 2000 shirt too.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about this, JK?
I'm going to give that a 2.
Okay.
Actually, I'll give it a 3. I'll give it a 3, and I think of MFS.
Don't let me influence you. I wasn't laughing or something.
No, I actually like it, but I don't know what it is. It's actually nice, actually. I'll give it a 3, bro.
Yeah, a lot of everyone in the chat likes it. Yeah, that Bernadette, you're right. This is somewhat like this is kind of like an ode to the Shankly kits, basically. Irishman, what was your thoughts on this one? I'm seeing some 3s. A couple people liked it in the chat, 5s from Lee. But again, the badge. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, you're gonna give it a 1?
No, Jimmy gave it a 1. I said.
Oh, Jimmy gave it a 1. Oh, okay.
There's lots of 3s in the chat, but I don't like it.
Yeah, I see that.
I think the sleeves are too short. I don't like round necks.
Yeah, I don't really know. Yeah.
Boring, pretty boring. I don't like that one. I never thought it looked that nice on the players, so I give that a 1.
Okay.
Who do you think of, Brian, when you see it? Which player?
Yeah.
Michael Owen.
Michael Owen. Okay.
Okay, I see Heskey
in the
in
chat.
that one.
Do the same, by the way. Do the same in the chat. If you guys like,
yeah.
when you see the kit, if you have seen that era of Liverpool football, like when you see that kit, tell us who it reminds you of too, if you get a chance. Okay, so you gave it a 3, JK. Irishman, you gave it a, so I can mark it down for you.
Yeah, I gave it a 1.
What was your score for this?
1.
Give it a 1?
1.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. First one. Okay.
No, it's the second one. It got 2 1s, and this Jimmy gave it a 1 as well.
Oh, well, I meant like yeah. The chat's the average. That's why I did say the first one.
Do you like it, Rob? What did you give it?
I gave it, I'm gonna give it I gave it a 2.
For some reason,
I like it, but I don't love it. I like it,
the
but
more
I
I
don't
look
love
at
it.
it, the more I like it. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. Just looking at it, it just looks nice. For some reason,
you already went from a 2 to a 3. We're not.
No, I went from a 2 to a 3, but I'm tempted to go to a 4 now.
Back up again. JK, you're like a woman in a bookshop. Like, oh, I want this. I want that. I want this. I want that.
All right. So then 2001 came along, and this became our kit. They got rid of the round neck collar, went to the more traditional collar. This one too, if you see it, you see the Carlsberg, right? It's embroidered as well. I don't know if the other ones were or not, to tell you the truth.
But the one I liked, the one I gave 5 to, the third one on the list, that was embroidered as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go shoe shopping. Yeah, Bernie's not going shoe shopping with you.
No, you need another pair of shoes.
But I like when things are. I'd rather have the embroidered. I'd rather have an embroidered kit than have a actual kit that has like the like the screen print on it. Because when you wash the screen prints, you have to do really super proper care with it. Once you get it out of, like, you can't sometimes put it in a dryer. You gotta hang dry it and all this other crap. And it's like, with the embroider, you can just like throw it in the wash and you're pretty much done with it. So I like this kit, to be honest with you. I liked it. It was an interesting little V-neck thing going on up there though. And they brought the crest into the middle. Let's see. Okay. Pops thinks of Heskey. Okay.
Yeah, Heskey.
1.5. 4, 2.
Yeah. Pops, you're spot on too, by the way. It is better to hand wash and line dry the printed kits. True. It is. Because like when you do, because sometimes like
they shrink.
You have to like turn it. You have to turn it inside out to put it even in the washing machine if you're going to do it in the wash. But if you don't, yeah, it is better to hand wash it, because if you don't, then like you can chance the screen print actually not screen print, but like the material actually sticking to the other side and then peeling. It's a pain in the butt.
And what it is, the materials used by the shirts. If you put them on a high temperature, they sort of shrink as well. So you've got to really put them on low temperature if you're going to wash them,
Is this show sponsored by washing detergent or something?
Yeah.
Are we sponsored by like Len's Laundromat?
Yeah.
We just drop it in secretly.
I just want you to make sure when you get these, I mean, how much you're spending on these kits nowadays, man? I want to make sure at least you're getting these kits, you're spending that money.
Like you
don't mess it
wash,
up. Exactly.
Yeah, follow the instructions. Right. So JK, what's your if you're finished with laundry advice, sorry, if you're not finished with laundry advice, do keep going.
Yeah.
Now next year when the new kits come out, now worth 200 washes.
Yeah,
that's the new marketing thingy. You can 200 washes, no problem. Each shirt.
What I was gonna say about this real quick though was this era of 2000, and I saw it in the chat too. Let me see. Bonker says he has the green one and the Carlsberg logo mashed up. Like, what was unique about this era was that Reebok, normally there's like there's 3 kits, but there's like 4, depending on the competitions that you're in. You get a couple different variations of it, you know. But in 2000, there's like 9 different variations of the kits. That's a lot of jerseys. There's this one. There's the let me see. There's a second home kit as well. Excuse me again. And then there's the away kit. They had a preseason. They had a preseason kit. Okay. They had this is the year they had the orange kit as the away kit. And then they did they had the green kit, as was mentioned earlier. And then they had an FA Cup kit. And they had it was like a bunch of different kits that year for 2000, 2001. It was pretty interesting. And that's not including like all the goalie kits and such. But it was pretty interesting. All right, I'll bring up this one then. Yes, yes. Let's get the scores in there too.
Yeah.
My fault. Let's bring up the scores.
Yeah, I was
Go
going to
ahead.
say, yeah, it's the badge is in the wrong place. The Reebok thing is too big. And again, for me, that's Gary McAllister is the player that I think of. Are you hearing me? Okay.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
You can hear me? Yeah. Just I don't have to go through it again. Yeah. So it's in the right. The kits are the badge in the wrong place. Reebok is too big. Collar's nice. The color isn't great, but still it's decent. But it's a 2 stars.
2 stars. Okay. Yeah. JK.
I would go with this one a 3. Emin Heskey as well.
Okay.
And Gary McAllister. Yeah, Gary Mac as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that shout by Bonkers. That's a good shout. Okay. So you're gonna 3, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A lot of the chat I saw were like 2s, I think. I'm gonna give it a 3 on just the crest alone, or not, excuse me, the crest, the Carlsberg embroidered. So they switched it up once again, because again, this was 2000, 2001, 2001, 2002. They kept the same kit, but then in 2002, 2003, they brought this into the likes. Oh, I'm going to bring up that gold one. That one's coming up. That one's definitely coming up. They brought this one in for 2002, 2003. You can kind of see this is a composite, but they dropped the traditional collar. They kind of made these like kind of like a shirt within the shirt, so you can see how it's like kind of like the vase-like shirt inside of the shirt. You know what I mean? They try to give you like the concept of the body inside the shirt essence. I don't know about this one. Let's start with the Irishman since you're not on mute. What was your idea on this one? What was your rating on this one? I'm seeing a lot of 2.5s and 1s.
Yeah, it's I won't keep. Yeah, it's a horrible kit. I don't know who I
Okay.
I think probably think of something like Stefan Oncho when I see
That's
that
the one,
kit.
bro. That's what I was about to say.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have no time for it, so I will give that 1 star. And if it gets any more than 2, it's a travesty because it's nothing but 2s in the chat.
Okay. JK.
A 2.
A 2. This is probably the least liked kit. I was going to give 2 as well because I see in the chat 3s, 2.5, 2, a 1 from Bernie. Tyler gave it a 3. Redbird liked this one actually, and so did Michael Coglione. 3 out of 5 and a 4 from. He says Redbird says I still have this one. I really like it, but he's weird. He says okay. Cedric gave it a 1. Okay. I'm gonna have to say that that is probably so far the lowest ranked one out of all of them, so far at least. I gave it a. I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it a 2 as well. I'm gonna give it a 2. Yeah, we're all weird in our own way, you know. So yeah, 2002, 2003, 2003, 2004. This kit stayed our home kit, and then in 2000, let's see, 2004, 2005. That is okay. They switched it up to this. Now this is a long sleeve version of it, but basically they kind of like. There is a collar on it technically, but it's like a hat. It's like one of those like 3/4 collars. If you can see it, I don't know if you can really see it that well or not, because there's just so much red into it. It's kind of hard to pick up on it. But they put the white background on the inside part of the collar. But they put these like white stripes things on or under the armpits, which is very interesting. That's probably the last place you want to see. Oh, something white when you're an athlete, you know, but all the same. Okay, who's Irishman? What's your rating? Who do you think of when you see this kit? I see
Again,
bonkers.
They've moved the badge into the right place.
Mhm.
The Reebok thing is in decent place, but Reebok symbol isn't great. It's pretty dull playing kit, so. And again, it's so dull and plain. I just kind of think of nobody in particular when I think of that. So I'd give it a 2 as well. 2 stars.
Okay. 2 stars. JK, how about you?
Oh, there's a lot of ones.
Oh, I know. I
this
see that. There's a lot of
Uh-huh.
ones for this kid. There's a lot of ones for this kid. Okay.
This kit reminds me Harry Kuehl, Jamie Carragher.
Kuehl,
And I'm going to give it a 4.
Good show, Kuehl. Great show.
Yeah, Harry Kuehl.
Yep.
Yeah. Because I like the darker red. It's not like a bright red. It's like a bit of a darker red. So for me, I'm going to give it a 4.
Okay.
I had exactly the same issue, Pops. I had not a single player came to mind because it's just so kind of plain looking. But you are right on the fact that that was something I was going to say on it. The darker red is better.
It is better. Yeah.
Right. I like this kit too. I saw a lot of ones, and then towards the end there were a couple of 3s. I saw Redbird gave it a 3, Lee gave it a 3, Bernie gave it a 3, but Jimmy, Phillip, Hylor, Pops, Cedric, they all gave it 1s.
Okay.
So
I'll give it a 4.
yeah, I give it a 2 then for those guys. I give it a 4. I like the fact that they kept it basic, really simple. They put the crest in it. They didn't put the white around the crest. You know, I don't know if they needed to put the outline around it, but I still liked it. And then it's just red. That's it. That's all I really wanted to see.
Dark,
you know?
Yeah, dark red, nice.
Yeah.
Top. I like it.
It's not quite, there. It's what
it still needs a tweak.
Like I say,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
What I say, just keep it simple, and then I complain when they're boring. But I know I get that.
And I like.
Yeah.
And I like the plain red, white collar. I don't really like the white collars on shirts. So when it's all red like that, it looks nice.
Yeah.
That collar just needed something to accent it underneath the neck, I think. It's big.
Irishman, the Redbird's critiquing your critiques, by the way.
Like he should.
Yeah. Oh man. So yeah, again, this was the kit from 2004, 2005, and then was the kit in 2005 and 2006. Which is kind of interesting that if you bought a kit in this era, at least when you bought a kit that year, you knew that you could rock it the next year and not feel like outdated, quote unquote, getting mocked by the kids or something like that. But okay, so now.
But it's true what you're saying, bro. it save money for the parents, you know. 2 years sorted, then the next one. So true.
Yeah. So this became I got everyone's ratings. So this one became our next kit, and we went from Reebok. We went back to Adidas in this one. Okay. Went back to Adidas.
I know who
This
Brian's
one
thinking
is
about.
the
Which player?
2006. Yeah, 2006, 2007. By the way, I like the away kit. I wish we were we'll do an away kit maybe, time travel as well. But this year, this away kit was definitely, I liked it because it was an ode back to like the 80s, I think. But all the same, this home kit is this is the 2006, 2007 home kit, and the 2007, 2008 home kit as well. What do you guys think about this one? Philip, harsh on this one for 1 star. Okay. Irishman, what was your rating on this one?
Yeah, this one is almost perfect. This one, I don't if
Oh wow,
that outline on it,
wasn't
that
expecting that.
body outline thing isn't nice, but when it doesn't actually read, it doesn't really look like that on the actual kit. It's not as pronounced as that. If the Adidas sign was on the right, where where it should be, I suppose in the middle, just in the normal place, then it would be pretty much perfect. The collar is absolutely perfect. The red is absolutely perfect. The white is perfect. The stripes are perfect. Carlsberg is perfect. It's just where the Adidas sign is. It's the only thing wrong with it, and it is a Torres kit. That's
Yeah.
to me, yeah, like that's 5 star. That kit to me, even though it's not quite perfect, that's a 5 star kit. Just move that bloody Adidas sign.
Get to the left.
That's Torres. Yeah.
Okay. I guess like the era, the memories of who kind of help influence the kit preference. I can see it. Yeah.
No, but
3.
even that. No, I still think that kit is almost perfect, apart from the
Yes.
but also you add Torres into it. But it's the
Oh
best
yeah,
collar
there you
yet.
go. If you had Torres in it, then you'll Miss Southward is all of a sudden taking down possibly her Nunez picture and putting up the Torres one. Big up. I see Miss Southward is in the house. JK, what was your rating on this one?
I'll give this a 3. I think them guys knew this is in 25, 30 years there's going to be a show, 12 Man and Brian. And Brian don't like the badge in the middle. Let's put it to the side. So that's why Brian gave it a 5. They knew.
Yeah. I agree. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
But in a weird sort of way, the badge being on the right and the Adidas being in the middle, something's lacking on that space on the left, It's just weird. I can't really. I think if the badge was in the middle there, it would look better. I feel on this one. If it was in the middle,
Yeah.
And I think of Areola.
Yeah, Dirk Kuyt, by the way, does come to mind. I know the Torres too, but
Torres,
Dirk Kuyt does come to mind as well when I see this kid.
For me, Areola,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you mean Arbeloa? Because Areola never played for him. Do you mean Arbeloa? Areola is goalkeeper for West Ham.
Say again, bro.
Areola is the goalkeeper for West Ham. Do you mean Arbeloa?
Arbeloa, I took the B out.
Yeah.
Is that the guy?
That's a random one, to be fair.
Yeah,
I think Torres,
for some reason Adidas liked trying to do that body shape thing as well.
And like I said, and also I may have that kit. I think that's the first kit I bought for 5-a-side when I came back to Ireland, I think. And it doesn't have that thingy on it. So obviously that's not, that line, that body line thing. But yeah, no, Pops, I can put it at number 5, even if I think I have to move the thing, because I think, again,
Mhm.
I can, I'm an independent person. This is democracy. No, but I just think it gets the 5-star because of the Torresness of it all.
Okay. Do you have so you have the 2006 version or you have the 2007 version of this one? I know they're the same, but there's also only asking because like in 2006, 2007, there was like the Champions League edition. There's a Champions League. There's a home kit for the Champions League that looks like this, but it doesn't have
it would have been
graphic of the lines. So maybe you have that one.
Yeah, it doesn't. But then it was kind of like it was an official one. You know the way that some of them don't have everything.
Mhm.
But that would have been 07, and the next time I got one then.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, JK, what was your score? I'm gonna try to get these scores for Bonkers went from 3 to a 4. Okay. And I see.
JK gave it a 3.
What other scores we got?
I gave it a 3, bro. Yeah.
Really threes. You gave it a 5, didn't you?
Yeah, I gave it a 5.
Yeah.
I mean, let me just. I'm thinking. So there's a 4. I mean, 4. Yeah.
I think the average is probably like 3, probably.
Yeah.
Really?
I think that's the Champions League logo on the right of the sleeve.
Mm-hmm. There is one that is a Champions League version of it. I can show you that too, real quick. But
do we not get like
the Champions League version has like the soccer ball on the sleeve actually?
Do we not get like one of those golden buzzer things where you each get to like vote one to the top?
Oh, golden buzzer things, yeah.
You send them through to the final and overrule
This is football kid got talent or something.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, man. That's a really good idea. All right, so I got all the ratings in for that one. I'm going to bring up possibly one of my favorite ones. Actually, I don't want that to influence the ratings at all, but I'll show you this one. All right, this became the 2008-2009 kit. This was the 2008-2009 kit. I really like this kit, to tell you the truth. I don't know if I would give it a 5, but this was definitely a kit that I like the red and white checkers, but even though it's on the inside part, but I still thought that was kind of cool. And then you can see, you might not be able to pick it up, but it's not all like solid red. It has like red, like dark red and kind of like light red stripes. Yeah.
Vertical stripes.
And they kind of like did like half sleeve stripes on it rather than a full sleeve. What was your rating on this one? We'll go with JK. You're with us, right?
Mm-hmm.
JK, what was your score on this one?
I'll go 3 again.
3?
Mm-hmm.
How about for you, Irishman?
Yeah, do you have a player on that one, JK? I don't know if I'm wrong, but I just think
Kaut.
Riera? Robbie Keane?
Yeah, Robbie Keane actually. Yeah. Robbie Keane. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good shout, actually.
Yeah, Robbie Keane.
I like the red. I like how dark the red is. I prefer darker red. The stripes look like they're unfinished.
Yeah.
Like either continue all the way or don't.
Yeah.
Again, Adidas is in the wrong place. But apart from that, it's fine. So 3. But yeah, stripes is annoying now that I look at it.
Okay.
3. Yeah.
So 3. What was the
interesting little Croatia thing going on there, though? By the way, on the inside, interesting little.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was kind of Yeah, I don't know if there was an ode to someone, or I don't know if there was a tournament that they had there or something. But
was it an
I agree with you on that
anniversary
one.
something? Yeah, and then they put
Oh, you
Adidas
know
in
what too?
what
Shoot,
centenary or something.
I just recognized too. I have my links. I do have who these players were worn by. I can tell you who this kit was worn by in a second. For the 2000, this was the 2009, 2010 one too. But I just showed the 2008
Skittle?
for,
Yeah.
I'll tell you who this was worn by. It's a super cool.
Just a few headlines.
So this was Robbie
Okay.
Keane, Mascherano wore this kit. Ben Ayoun wore this one.
Okay.
Obviously Zabi Alonso, Torres, and Stevie G all wore this kit.
I don't think
I
has
think
anyone come
maybe
up with a Stevie G yet.
yeah, none of these have really been like you see that kit, you think of Stevie G just yet. At least I haven't seen anyone say that. All right, let's move on.
3? Did it get a 3?
Yeah, I think it's going to get a. Yeah, the Ben Ayoun is one. I when I see this kid, I think of Ben Ayoun actually. Yeah, CB. We're trying to do. Yeah, exactly. You know what? Some Hyler says. You know what? There should be a description added along with each kit that describes what they were trying to do. Normally, when they do drop a kit, they do sometimes say that
Oh, the
kind of stuff.
blurb. Oh, you
Yeah,
get the blurb, yeah.
yeah.
Especially these days, you'll get like a 2-page leaflet telling you what the graphics represent and why this is yada yada yada. So okay, put that in the bin. Yeah,
Hmm.
just
Yeah.
thanks. Like yeah, you get lots of all that stuff because yeah, things will be referencing things, but a lot of it should be fairly self-evident.
This one got some good scores. Got 3, 4, no, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 3 from Pops. Bonkers knocked it down to a 2. Okay. But
I gave it a 3. I don't know what JK gave it.
yeah.
3
I'm
as
gonna
well,
say
yeah.
that it's 3,
3.
4. Like I said, this is one of my certainly my favorites, but I didn't give it a 5. It's not it's not my top favorite. The actual the kit that they used for Europe was actually really cool. Like, let me show you this one too, real quick. They had a 2008 in the 2008-2009 kit. They took off the Carlsberg, and then they kept the print on the back, but or in the inside part, but they took off the Carlsberg thing. I'll just show you this one real quick. Yeah, and I like this kit, so I'll just show
Yeah,
it
you
to you
couldn't.
real quick.
There was a ban on alcohol
This was
advertising on shirts
yeah.
in
Is
Europe.
that why? Say it again, Brian. Say it again.
There was a ban on alcohol advertising in Europe. You
Oh,
couldn't.
shoot. Okay.
Yeah, you couldn't advertise alcohol on the front of a shirt. But in England, it
Okay.
was still legal, so they hadn't caught up. So when they went to Europe, any of the excuse me, sorry, any of the alcohol sponsorships, they had to go. Just like do you
Mm-hmm.
remember in Formula One, where tobacco was
Mm-hmm.
banned in some countries, but it was still
Yes.
legal
Yep.
in some countries. So
Yep.
every time you'd see the Formula One cars with these random like new body kits, just with all the tobacco advertising obscured because they were all sponsored by tobacco firms. So yeah, it
Yeah.
was like that. So they just took the sponsors off. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Um. Yeah. That's interesting. I did not know that. I know that they do that for,
Is
like you
there
just said,
anything?
about
Is there
like how they
something
did it with
else
the.
with the Formula One? Yeah, it's exactly the same scenario basically. Yeah.
Well,
So,
primarily, you know
but
what?
I'm just wondering,
No, more so
is
with
it?
more so you would probably see it with like in America at least it would have been with like NASCAR racing, because in
Oh yeah,
NASCAR,
yeah, yeah. With
like
NASCAR, yeah, yeah. But with
yeah,
the with the the Formula One, it was just to start happening because there'd be Formula One and being all over a different country every race.
Mm-hmm.
So in some countries they'd have all their logos back on, and then the next week the car would look completely different. They'd put on they just make up words. I think like one of them was Marlboro. They just
Mm-hmm.
used to make up something different. And they just made up something that looked like Marlboro. Something just wrote that instead. It was weird. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
just wondering, there's something else about the shirts. I'm wondering if anybody has noticed it yet. That there's something that isn't. Well, there's something that that the shirts don't have. None of the shirts have had yet. Um, I'm just wondering, has anybody noticed
Hmm.
what that is yet? Which they will. I'm sure they will
I'm
start
gonna
to
keep an
change.
eye out for it now because I don't. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what you're referencing. Because I like this kit. Oh, JK chopped out again. I like this kit primarily because I drink Carlsberg in support of the club, but I just thought it was clean, and it was I like the fact that it has the European the European logo, but it also has the 5 times on the other sleeve. I thought that was pretty cool. It was clean in this one. I don't know if anyone does anyone have those kits? I mean, excuse me, those kicks. I don't
No,
know.
they'd be rare enough. A lot of clubs I prefer logoless.
Yeah,
A lot of them
yeah,
they look great, but we actually look like we're missing something
yeah.
without a good. Just because I've always grown up with us as a sponsor, kind of we without a sponsor kind of looks wrong. Big,
Yeah.
there's just a big empty space there. Like I've always said, like a lot of those Brazilian jerseys are like Inter without a
Well,
sponsor is one of the
mhm.
best jerseys ever, but Inter with Pirelli on it is also one of the most iconic jerseys ever. So they'd be rare
Yeah.
now. If you had one of them blank ones from back in the day, they'd be pretty collectible, I'd imagine.
I bet they would. I bet they would. And that is a good shout. What was unique about this one too? I don't know what it's an Adidas shoe, by the way. It is an Adidas kit or kick.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
But I like it. It's cool.
yeah, I wanted to show you. So oh, here I'll make it a little bigger so you can possibly see it. That's
Rich red, dark.
yeah, that is a nice kick.
I'll give that.
I wanted to, but in the next year, the same kit was good, but they made it where let me show you this. This kit, if you have this kit, this is actually a pretty dope kit. Let me show you this one real quick.
It
This was
probably is High Lord. It probably is one of the. It is
it's
one of
probably
the
it's
Predators,
probably the Predator. Yeah, same
one of
Predator.
their 10th generation. Because remember, Craig Johnson, Liverpool
Mm-hmm.
player, invented the
Yeah.
Predator boot. They
Mm,
wanted to ban it.
mm.
They said it was too, it gave an unfair advantage. They wanted to ban it in
Yeah.
the first place.
Yeah.
So
Liverpool
crazy.
player Craig Johnson.
Yeah.
So, this was this is one of the home kits as well for us. Now, that's a pretty that's interesting. This is 2009, 2010, by the way.
The hell?
Yep,
Never seen
that
that
was
before.
I know you just said what the
That's the Taiwanese
this,
knockoff version.
no,
Yeah.
this is the second home. This is the home. They had 2 home kits, and this was the second home kit. I have no idea when this kit was actually worn, but I have confirmation that this was the 2009, 2010 home kit, second home kit.
For
That's pretty
sale.
weird, right?
Yeah.
Pretty wild, right?
Yeah, for sale in certain parts of. Yeah.
Maybe that's Carlsberg in whatever language that is. I don't know.
It is because it has the 3-leaf Carlsberg symbol above it on the left. If you see there, that 3-leaf symbol is
Oh
the
yeah, I see
Carlsberg
it.
symbol.
I do.
You see that on the but it's obviously the Chinese version of you want to buy these, you want to buy some DVD, you want to buy
Maybe
Liverpool
yeah,
shirt.
yeah. I want to buy a DVD and a Liverpool
Yeah,
shirt. Is that what you said?
you want
Yeah.
you want to buy DVD. Yeah, Mark, exactly. We're just saying it. Craig Johnson, the Australian Liverpool player,
Yep.
changed the game. Totally changed the game.
So this was the last year for a.
Yeah,
No, wait.
yeah.
This was the next year was the last year for. No, wait, not my fault. Two more years. We got 2 more years of Adidas. My bad. So this is 2009, 2010. That's because I'm thinking I'm already on the other one. Let's get back to. I'll get back to this. This is. So this became the 2010, 2011 kit. It's a little difficult to see, but they've got like these like kind of like it's like a triangle style like in the mesh. It's not all solid red. It's got like these triangles going down down it, and they kind of made the if you look at the Standard Charter logo, the Standard Chartered logo is more defined in this. Andy Carroll is a good shout for this one, by the way. That is a good shout.
Stuart Downing, yep, as well.
I was going to say either Babel or even Joe Cole would be a shout.
Yeah.
Carragher, though, Jamie played in this one. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's kind of interesting because they went with the stripes on the top, and then it stops, and then they have the 3 stripes at the very, very bottom. What was your rating on this one, JK?
I'm going to give this one a 5, bro.
5? Oh, wow.
I really like this one. I like the way they're doing the stripes on the side, and I like the dark red again. And the badge and Adidas on each side, perfect. Top kit.
Yeah. Okay. Brian, what was your rating on this one?
I agree with what Halo is saying there. That this is the first of that modern kind of snug, tight fish, breathing fabric type, smart technology type kits. All this kind of shit is coming in here. It is the first of the more modern, athletic style. I like the red. The Adidas logo is exactly where it should be. That's where your
Yes, I agree with that too. I agree
manufacturer
with that
logo
too.
should be. Just put it there, leave it there. Whether you're Adidas, Nike, that's where the logo goes for the kit manufacturer. And Club Crest goes on the opposite side. That's just how it works. And then thingy underneath. Standard Chartered I always thought was a decent pickup as a sponsor because it's a bit wordy. It's a bit boring and corporate-y, but it's not an obtrusive logo. It's not a horrible, manky logo. It's just simple enough kind of text. It's not cool like candy or something like that, but it's fine. It's a nice dark red, decent collar. I don't like the stripes on the bottom of the sleeve. It's a 4. It's a 4.
4 for you?
What's the
This
year
has so
again?
far gotten the best ratings out of all this.
Yeah.
This so far is the leader in so far.
That's why I gave it a 5.
Just sorry, quickly. What year is it again? 10, 11, isn't it?
It's so this is the 10, 11 and 2011, 2012 kit.
I think who do I think of in that kit? Again, kind of drawing a bit of a blank. Bit of a blank on that one. Really, no one really jumping out at me for wearing that kit. No.
Bonkers have got a few good names there. Maxi and Gog.
Maxi. Yeah, Maxi's a good kit shout. Plus, you know what's kind of interesting? Louis wore this kit.
That's true.
And I said Andy Carroll. I wanted to show you real quick too. Let me show you. Open this one
I'll
up.
go with Maxi.
Maxi? Yeah. Also, I'm gonna give. I gave it a 4 myself, but I think everyone in the chat pretty much gave it a consensus 4. I would say.
JK.
There was a couple. There was like 1-3 by Redbird, but everyone else pretty much gave it 4s.
Yeah. Just one thing, JK, if you're ever going to mention Charlie Adam again, give me a 3-second warning because I was drinking something there and nearly had to spit it out all over the place.
Real quick question, you guys, too. We'll have to do maybe have to even do a third, the third kit show as well. But I want to show this one real quick. This was the third kit that year, or at least in the 2000. Let me see. It was 2011, 2012. Do you remember? Do you have any? Does this kit bring back any memories?
I do remember. It's not great. Bit too much blue for a Liverpool kit.
They went with the blue, they went with the black, and then if you see the crest, it's all black crest with like just the flames being in red.
Yeah, it's probably nice looking, if you know what I mean, but it's not a Liverpool. It's not a Liverpool kit. It's too much blue in it.
Looks like the Finnish national team, Hyler's saying, or the away
Man City-esque
for commentary.
A little bit Man City-esque at the moment.
Yeah. I think maybe sometimes you might connect it also to with the blues, at least. When you see the blues, you probably think of.
If you took the Liverpool crest off of that and told me it was a Man City training kit, I'd just believe you.
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yep. So that was the last year of Adidas. JK keeps. I think JK's having a little issues with his internet here and there. But that was the last year of Adidas, and then I'm sure you can actually. I think Irishman could probably give us a little bit of like history on like why we went with Warrior, but Warrior became our kit provider, and here, let me bring this one up. It's politically incorrect, that kit. It's yeah, I know it's politically incorrect. I got you. It kind of gives you, I mean, the blues automatically make you think of Everton. I think that's probably why a lot of times. Even worse, red, or possibly just as bad, makes you think of like a Red Devil style kit. But we went to the Warrior kit. I think what was the reasoning behind that? Do you know a little bit about that, Irishman?
Well, only from there isn't. I don't have a little box of facts in my head on that one that I remember specifically, but I know it was a controversial, so to speak, choice at the time. They were again, we were not happy to lose Adidas. That was seen as again a sign of the drop in the status of the club, that Adidas didn't see us as a big brand anymore. So that was a bit of a low point. Again, that's what was going on around that time. And we then decided to be a bit more, what's the word, sort of adventurous in or, going out and going to a new partnership and saying, okay, we're going to, partner up with this new company with new ideas that's never had a chance before. And I think it's an American linked company as well. But I'd imagine like the deal was pretty favorable for us too. And I'm not really sure anything other than that, but it was a company that once we got back up on our feet, we're always going to lose the gig. But I thought while they were here, I thought they made some brilliant shirts, especially the like I say, when they got to have fun with the second and third kits. Warrior they really took it on as, not like everyone says about Nike or Puma or Adidas, where they just make basically identikits and change the colors for different teams and stuff. They took us on board as their really took it on board, and tried different things. And I thought they made some great kits. But they're like a small company at the time to get the Liverpool gig. That was a big deal, them getting it, in fairness.
Yeah, this kit was unique in that it went with the, with the traditional collar. It was like, this was like almost like a real, like a shirt almost in a sense. you know?
Very much like a polo shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, like a
Traditional
polo, yeah,
shirt.
like a polo
Yeah.
kit or polo shirt, you know, like
Yeah.
if you didn't necessarily have that standard, even if you didn't have that, you know, the standard chartered on there, you might be able to like get away with like, you know, go into an event with this shirt or something like that as a regular kit or regular shirt, excuse me.
Oh, you could get into the country club wearing that, no doubt, for a round of golf. Probably fine.
Yeah, yeah. Suarez is a shout for Bonkers. Gave Suarez as being
Coutinho.
Joe Allen for Beijing Pops. Okay.
Coutinho for
Raheem
me.
Sterling.
Yeah,
Raheem
Sterling was
Sterling
nice.
for me.
Sterling is definitely, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep. I
I'm gonna
gave
give this kit a 4. I like this
my
kit.
little shout to
Yeah,
someone
Nuri
probably.
Sahin as well. Yeah, I was about to
I
say
don't
Nuri.
think many people would have probably thought about him, maybe, but I figured I'd give him a shout.
Yeah, Nori.
I was about to say him actually.
I had high hopes.
Yeah, so let me see. We then, all right, so let's get the ratings on this
Yeah,
one.
let's
I didn't
get-
get the ratings.
Yeah. I would say, for me, it's like you can see they really tried something different. That crest is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a crest on its own, scaled down, all the noise taken away from it. They've gone really minimal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and big with the LFC, potentially a little bit too big. And then the warrior crest, where it should be unobtrusive, almost very gold, more gold than yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely collar, really nice collar, nice
Mhm.
sleeves, no stripes because they're not Adidas. You know, again, they're having the strength of being their own brand. I thought they did a great job there. I would have made it a bit more gold, if anything. But I love the way they just really done the crest and taken away all the nonsense and just gone
A lot of
simple.
good,
But
yeah, a lot of good
done really
scores in
well.
the chat. Mhm.
It's a 4-star one for me. It's a 4-star. Yeah, it's a great jersey,
Yeah, a lot of fours,
especially for their first effort.
Philip gave it a 5. Oh wow, that's a good shout, by the way. That's a good shout.
Jordan Ibe, yep.
A lot of 4s. So you gave it a 4 as well. What was your score, JK?
I'll give it a 4. And Brian, he described it perfectly, man. The way what he was saying, bang on.
It's a lovely.
It's rich. It's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. God, this might be a contender, actually. This one might be a contender, actually. So
Actually, sorry, just quickly. Now that I
Mhm.
think it, when I see that jersey, I actually think Brendan Rodgers. That's what I really think.
Yeah.
I think Brendan.
Okay.
I think Brendan. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, Burnett's got it's the best so far. It's definitely a contender for the best so far. I think we have one other one that got a couple great ratings. No, actually, the one before this got some really good ratings too. Actually, the one before this got better ratings. Because JK gave it a 5. All right. So after this collar, I guess they're like, you know what? Let's as Brian said, that year, Jimmy, by the way, that year, this is 2012, 2013. We're almost at the end here. 2012 to 2013 was this kit. Then came this kit. Let me show you. Oh. This was the 2013, 2014 kit. They got rid of the collar, and I guess maybe there's some people asking for a more traditional. They didn't like maybe the I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to they want to do something different with the collar, but
I like the collar. I like the collar. It's nice. Mm-hmm. It's not too much white.
What would be interesting if it was a lucky kit, what we won that year. Yeah, that's true. I don't I don't know if I have those stats or those things with us, but I can look that up. Yes, this was 2013, 2014, still Warrior. They dropped the traditional collar. They went with like this different pattern around the sleeve, and then they went to the stripes, as you can see, as well. But they stuck with the gold on gold, and then they went with like this red and white, like kind of like V-neck. What was your rating on this one, JK?
I'm gonna give this a 4, bro.
A 4?
Mm-hmm. I actually like it. It's nice.
Okay. Not quite as good as the last one, says Cedric. Lee gave it a 4. Bernadette gave it a 4. Suarez again for a 3.
Yeah, as far as
High Lord gave it a 5. Okay. And
Mhm.
Redbird gave it a 4. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This kit right here for me, I'll show you too, because I have a picture of actually the because this is like when they started doing like sometimes 2 home kits. I was gonna go with my homie Daniel on this one. I'll show you the kit with this one because there was the seeing is believing.
Before you change that, do you want me to give you a rating on this one?
Yeah. I'm gonna show the picture of another. It's like the only thing different with this is there's 2 home kits that year, or there was some years there's 2 home kits. I'm not gonna show everyone that has 2 home kits, but I wanted to show because I had a picture of Sturridge in the kit. But go ahead, you can give me your rating.
Yeah, no, just on this one, I'll give it a 3 because
Okay.
I think it's a really nice one. But I think what you were saying about the changes, now that you're saying it, I think they did get a bit of a pushback on that previous one because it was all kind of yellow and gold, and we are looking back on it now and thinking how nice it is. But I think at the time, I'm not sure if it was. I don't know if it was actually that popular. So I think they were kind of adding in more. They were adding some white back in, and I think they just kind of put a few white brush strokes. I think they should have just what they should have just done was made that all white, like Warrior LFC and stuff, made that all white, and that would have been really nice.
I'll show you what this is what it looked like on the players. This is a picture of Sturridge rocking it. Except for obviously it's a different sponsor.
I can't think of anyone in that one. Like, yeah, Sturridge is a good chef. That's what I was going to say a minute ago. Yeah.
There you go, Redbird. This is what it looks like on. I know he just asked might have been better showing someone wearing each kit because they can look better on than just as the regular kit. I got you.
I love the collar. I think the collar is real good. I think it's good.
Yeah,
I do like that collar as well. I do. I just think they should have had the courage of their convictions and just either said, no, we're going to leave it all yellow, or it will go all white.
Yeah.
I think that was their sort of tradition, that yellow warrior. So they kept that goldeny yellow sort of color, you know.
Let me bring up this right here. That's that. That's that one. You can say Sacco wore this one too, and this was the year of Coutinho too.
Yeah, I remember that seeing his believing kit as well.
Interesting what they did in 2014, 2015, because in 2014, 2015 they kind of went with I don't know if they're trying to measure up to their predecessors, but they brought out something with the whole, like, show you this one. They brought the whole they brought the outline thing back kind of, and then they did like a faux collar. I'll call it that. I'll show you what I mean by that. So this is 2014, 2015, and they brought back, you can see like they had like the stripes and stuff, or not the stripe, but the lines that go down. But they brought, if you see the collar, it's not really a collar. It's an actual like let me see. I have a
higher red,
made it a little bigger, but yeah, this is like it's this part right here it's not a collar, it's just a line. So it's like you have like just the the round neck
Visual.
collar. Yeah, just from a visual style. Yep.
It's an accent. Yeah, you see, that's what they've nearly done it all there. Like I was saying, gone full white.
Mm-hmm. Stuck with the
You know,
gold for the crest,
they
but
left
yeah.
it for the crest, but they nearly went full white. That's a nice. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I'd give that a solid 3 stars. I think the fact
Three.
the crest is still yellow as well isn't brilliant, but that's a really nice kit. But still
Okay.
only a 3-star kit. Pretty safe.
Yeah, looks like
Oh yeah, well,
Phil gave it a
right.
5, Hyler a 3. Balotelli, that is true. That is so true. That was a Balotelli year. Redbird says he loves the style, but would have preferred all logos same color as the 3. So he gave it a 3.
Yeah.
Cedric gave it a 3. I think it's a 3 is the consensus for that one. How about
Oh,
for you,
and
JK?
Barney, by the way, I can't help it. Like my sister is a fashion designer. She spent her whole life designing and making clothes. There's tons of fashion books 10 feet away from me. They used to belong to her. Literally, there are. Like I've been surrounded by her my whole life. So yeah, blame her, not me.
But bro, the way you describe the garments, it's like you got some experience in that game, you know.
Yeah.
You
Pretty
sound
much
good, bro. You sound good.
listen to her for 25 years telling me about clothes. Pretty
Mm-hmm.
much, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Gunn in the house. All right.
Usually telling me why I look like shit, by the way. But yeah.
Looks like a tie masseuse shirt. Okay, I got you, Bernie.
But I like it.
Where are you getting your Thai massages? Where are you getting your Thai massages?
What were you giving this one? What were you giving this one, JK?
I'm gonna give this a 3, but I like it. It's nice.
Okay. Yeah,
It's a
everyone
nice.
pretty much consensus on that one. 3s all around. 3s all around. That was the last year, 2014, 2015 was the last year we had them as a kit maker for us.
But then 3 years, they got good scores.
Yeah, they.
Some
I mean,
of their away stuff, man. Some of their away kits and third kits. Like everyone thought that purple thing looked horrible on the reveal, and then they saw Virgil in it, and they saw Virgil in it the first time, and they're like, "I'm buying it. I'm buying it tomorrow."
Right.
Like everyone's like purple. No. They pulled it off. They made some really brave choices, Warrior, and I felt sorry for them when they lost that deal, but they were always going to. They were just too small a company.
They're
guys were saying.
Yeah, they're just a.
They didn't have the distribution.
Yeah.
They didn't have the distribution. They couldn't fill, like, basically, you say to Warrior, we've got 500 shops in Australia and Indonesia. How quickly can you fill them? Warrior, like, take about 4 to 5 months. Nike is like 4 minutes. You know, that's what happened. Like Nike was saying, it was just a distribution. Warrior couldn't get, like, basically people were walking into mega stores and shops all over, like Southeast Asia, especially where we're really popular, trying to buy new Liverpool kits, and they were sold out because Warrior just couldn't do it. And that's why, but yeah, they made really good decisions and they made really brave choices with the way they went with it. But yeah, fair play to them.
Agreed. Actually, I know who I would think of in this. Definitely agreed. So 2015, 2016 we're on, right? Make sure I can show this whole one. This became our kit maker. It was New Balance at this time. I think that isn't a collar actually on this one. It just gives it's just the optical illusion of a collar. And then it has like this little like breather thing in the middle, that kind of like V thing in the middle. But they went with the checkers, as you can see, into like somewhat elongated rectangles, I guess, of like red and off red, I guess you could call it, or whatever. I'm not sure what you would call that. It's just dark red, light red. And then they went with solid sleeves. What was this one for you guys? JK, what was this one for you?
I like it. I I'll give this a 3. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
3. I see. Bernie, it says New Balance was her favorite. That's interesting.
Yeah,
It's a
I
shame because it's
stupidly
out
I
from
forgot
on
we went
watching
to New
the.
Balance. Sorry, yeah, I said after Warrior went to Nike. Obviously, we didn't go from Warrior to Nike. We went from
Mhm,
Warrior to New Balance,
mhm.
which bit of a when you look back at it now, bit of a sideways move, really, wasn't it? I mean, New Balance. I mean, they're not Nike or Adidas. I mean,
They're
think about
not.
it now. Like, it's a bit of a
They're not.
sideways move from Warrior to New Balance. But they don't do. Yeah. Anyway.
They're not. So what was your rating for this one, Bri?
It's a bit plain, isn't it? I give it a 3. I don't like that collar of it, but it's okay.
I'll tell you who do you think of in this kit? If is there anyone?
No, no, don't think
Mm,
of anyone in particular.
not really, no.
No. Okay. I think of Benteke, but
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Benteke, good show.
you
It's
know,
actually a nice kit. I think it's nice. I think all of it being white, it looks better.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Says Pops has a question for you, Brian.
Oh, I don't think if they bought them out and then took over um, yeah, yeah, maybe, and then it was New Balance that was losing out to, yeah, you might be right there, Pops. I think you're
Yeah,
right.
you got to give
Hey now, listen,
Bernie's
Hugo
asking
Boss.
for your rating, Hugo
Yeah,
Boss.
no, I'll stick with the non-Nazi Italian designers. Uh, um,
Okay.
I gave it a 3. I gave it a 3. I
3.
think it's fine, isn't it? It's fine. It's just a red kit.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Okay. We kept with the New Balance, and New Balance apparently what New Balance said maybe took a little bit of the Warriors playbook, I guess you could say. And
It's a nice
what
crest,
I
though. Nice crest.
hmm?
Sorry, just the first New Balance crest. Nice crest. Nice and simple.
Oh yeah, with the all white crest was definitely cool. To make sure. So that was 2005, 2016. This is 2016, 2017. I'm going to show right now. And this kit, I know who this kit reminds me of when I see this kit, by the way, but I'm going to show this one. This is 16, 17. They went with like the horizontal stripes on this one, if you can see them. Hopefully you can. In that it's like dark red, dark red, light red, that kind of horizontal stripes. But they want what I meant by the warrior concept is that they want to the whole all gold, and then they went with a button for the top for the collar, but it's just a round neck collar as well. Yeah, you Benteke, yeah, that's what the Pops agrees with me. That's cool. Yes, High Lord, there is. I'm trying to make it. I could make it a little bit bigger for you, just temporarily, but let me see it. But see how it's like red here, and then what they did was kind of interesting. Like the darker red has like little pinholes, like breathable material, and then the this red where the pointer is right here has like solid red, and there's no breathing mesh style space, I guess you'd call it. But they went with this little button as being the top. So what are we going to rate this one? This one for me, by the way, is when I see this kit, I think of Mane more. You can say Hendo, but I think of Mane when I see this kit.
Mm-hmm.
What would be your rating, Irishman, on this one?
Yeah, it just shows you how hard it is to do something simple and make it right, because it is very similar to
Harry,
the Warrior one.
are you busy?
Mhm.
Oh.
Go
Hey,
ahead. Go
JK.
ahead. Yeah. No worries. Yeah.
I don't like the cutaway. You know the way they cut the sleeve there at an angle
Yeah.
in. I
Yeah.
don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
The collar, I don't like. It makes that to me looks like
Lilana. It's good. That's a good shout.
don't like it. I don't like that collar at all. Don't like the button. You don't need a button on a football shirt, especially these days.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just looks like a kind of a smock. I don't like it at all. Two,
Yeah.
yeah, two for that. Two, no,
Two for
one.
you.
A one for that. I'm giving that a one.
Oh wow, 1 to 1. All right.
Yeah, I really don't like that.
Mhm.
How about for you? I see there's like 2s, 3s. I would give it a 4, but a lot of 2s. Let's stick with 2 for the shot.
Mhm.
Go
I
ahead.
think a skill, and I actually like that color. I think it's like a New Balance version of the Warrior one. You
Mhm.
know, so
Mhm.
I actually like it. I'm gonna give that a 4.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's the highest rating out of all of us. I gave it a 2. Definitely gave it a 2. Yeah.
There's just something about that says Chinese restaurant to me.
With the collar. I think it's the collar that
Yeah,
makes
it's the
yeah.
collar and the tight. It's the tight, short sleeves.
You know what it reminds me of too is I think this. I don't know if this isn't the era for that though, but I remember there used to be, at least in America here, there was an era where people weren't wearing ties; they were wearing the bolo ties or the bolo things. You know what I'm talking about?
Those
The bolo
stringy
tie.
country and western things.
Yeah, that's what they were doing. Like that was like
Yeah.
kind of like an in thing to do to
That's
kind of
the
get away
thing,
from the
yeah.
ties. That kind of reminds me
Yeah.
of this kind of like just the single cup. But man, I'm weird too. All right, so that was that one. Let's see. I will bring up. Let me make sure I see. I might have it open up. I'll bring up. So this was 2017, 2018. We only have like 5 more of these. Not many left. Open up this image. So this is the 2017, 2018 kit. What was super cool about this was the 125-year anniversary. They went real traditional with this one, with this like keeping it really. This is a really nice kit, to be honest with you. I really like this kit, despite the whole like significance of the 125-year relevance. But I just like the fact that I like that they kept it simple. They kept it with the red and the white. The white pops. They used like the little line, the little like pinstripe, if you want to call it that, on the collar and the sleeve. Red wine. Yeah, certainly. Wow, Bernie's first 5. That's big. Irishman, what was your rating on this one?
Well, with what Helior is saying there, he sometimes wonder what's the right kind of red. This is where, for me, this is the kind of red you want to eat.
Mm-hmm.
This nice dark red.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah.
Very nice. Very simple. The sleeves again a bit short for me. You're getting into the close to that fashion around this time was when basically everyone was going to the gym. All the kids are going to the gym, so they like to have that kind of tight
Short sleeve.
sleeve to grip on the bicep to show off their muscles kind of look, which is cool, but it's a bit, I don't really like that, but for a slightly long one, but that's a really lovely kit. That's nice. It's really simple, proper red, nice color. So which guy?
Well, I have Milner's my shout. Mane.
Okay.
Milner's my shout for this one.
Yeah.
Coutinho.
But Mane is a good shout though too. You're right.
I think Coutinho for me.
Coutinho. Okay. Well, that's a good shout. You know what? There's the 2018, 2019 was getting closer to like reminded me of some of that concept with with Mane too. But I'll give you. What were your ratings for this now?
I'm gonna give it a 5.
You're gonna get a 5, JK. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What were you gonna give it, Brian?
I give it a 3. I can't give it a 3. Give it a 4. No, I'll give it a 3. It's a
3.
really nice kit, but I'm still just giving it a 3.
Oh wow, that's surprising. I did not expect that. I think the consensus was Bernie gave it a 5, Lee gave it a 5. I don't know what Redbird's rating on, but he gave it 3 out of 4. Even though we're going to 5. Okay, Redbird. Hyler gave it a 4.
Sorry, Hyler, they're just dates either side. They're just 2 dates either side.
Yeah, they are.
There's nothing written through it. Just 2 dates. It's
It's
the founding of the club and the year that the jersey was made. So it's basically just the centenary.
Yep, I'll show you.
Not centenary, but 125.
1892 to 2017, basically.
Yeah,
it's nice.
On the left, 2017 on the right.
And the New Balance logo is cool as well. You know, it's a bit
nice
like hip hop
small.
stuff. Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice and small. It doesn't get in the way. It's not ugly.
Yeah. One of my favorite kits. That's real nice.
Yeah, agreed. All right. What do you think? What is the consensus in the chat here? Looks like consensus is like
minimum 4.
A minimum 4. Yeah, I'll put 4. I like this one. This would probably be my first 5. All right, then we moved on to 2018, 2019. And obviously these years bring back some fond memories, I'm sure. I actually have this kit too, because we ended up going with this one. I'll show you this one. This one, we ended up going back to the traditional collar, as you can see, and then a little bigger. We went to the traditional collar, but it has the button at the top. I know you don't like that, but Brian, but yeah. What was your rating on this one, Irishman?
There they made the decision. They went all white, which I've been waiting for. And they put the collar, like the button. Again, it's not that I don't really like it. It's just kind of superfluous. There's no need for a button in this day and age. I know it's like harking back to the old days, but who's unbuttoning their collar, you know? Just but that's a really well done shirt. Nice little sort of touches up on the shoulder. All white. Again, simple enough. Yeah, just the right color red. Really, really well done. That's a 4. Yeah, that's a 4.
4? Okay.
No problems with that at all.
JK, how about for you?
I don't really love it. I think the white around the collar is not needed. On the collar, maybe the ones on the side, yeah, but the one on the collar, I think the collar and the button does the job. I'll give it a 3.
Okay.
But I love the shade of red.
Milner as well.
Yeah, Milner.
Yeah, that's a good shout. It's a good shout. A lot of people like this one. Let's see. Could you enhance the badge? Do you want me to enhance the badge?
That was for the previous one. That was for the previous.
Oh, it's for the previous one. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. It got 3 3s in a row though. We got a 3 from Jimmy, a 3 from Cedric, and a 3 from Lee.
Yeah, I saw that.
So
Redbird gave it a 5.
Nice.
Yeah. Then Lee went back. Lee gave it a 3. Bernie gave it a 4.
Yeah.
Sturridge, definitely. That's a good shout. Sturridge is definitely reminiscence of this kit. And Pops gave it a 4. So I guess we're gonna have to stick with a 3 though for the chat. I like this kit. Obviously, I said I have this one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
Solid kit. It's a solid kit.
Yeah, I like the collar kits. So again, this was, let's see. That was 2018, 2019. 2019, 2020, they switched it up pretty much a lot, actually. 2019, 2020, they went with this, like, whatever that is on the sleeve, and then they went with the gold and white. They went with, like, the top layer being all gold and the bottom layer being all white. They give a shout out. If you can't see that, probably can't. Let me see if I can make it bigger for you guys. But what was kind of cool here
on the inside of the
is
collar.
right here. This is the inside portion of the collar. They give a shout out to Bob Paisley. I don't know if you ever knew that or not. If you might not have bought the kit, that's why I'm saying that.
Yeah.
He signed everyone himself personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, so bring them in. I'll do them all at once.
Yeah, I bet he did.
It looks nice though, that little signature. It looks cool.
Yeah, it's cool, right? But yeah. Sir James, definitely. Okay, Sir James, definitely. Okay, I got you. Ginny or Shaqiri? I think Shaq is a good shout. That's a good shout. Shaq got a shout by Klopp in his interview, actually. It was kind of interesting. Because apparently, I guess he's going to see him this summer.
Shout out to the homies kind of thing.
Yeah.
He was like, I guarantee he's dropping names throughout the whole thing, saying, don't forget about this, and don't forget about this guy, don't forget about that guy.
Yeah.
That's retro.
It is. Because of the stripes, I think. Yeah.
No, I ain't feeling that one. I ain't feeling that one for some reason.
Not feeling it? Okay.
No, the collar is horrible. Don't
I
like
don't think there is a collar.
Collars.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly. But then you got the gold and the white. You got the stripes. No.
Philip gave it 6 stars. Wow. This is obviously one of Philip's favorites. Got you.
Well, that's Philip's golden buzzer. No, that for me is a no. That's a 2 for me. That's a 2.
Yeah. Oh, I got you. Redbird's got a good point. It says the standard chartered being white while other logos yellow make it stand out way too much for him. Excuse me. So he gave it a 2. Bonkers gave it a 4. Bernie gave it a 4. Philip gave it a 6. 4 with Bobby and Mo comes to mind for Pops. 3-ish and a 2. Ooh, there's I don't know. What would you?
Come on, Jimmy, get off the fence.
I know, right?
Jimmy's a cyclist. You cannot afford to get splinters in the you know what. So get off the fence, Jimmy.
There you go. All right. So what was your rating for this one, Brian?
Oh, I give her a 2 there now, Captain.
2, because the collar. I got you. And then what was your rating for this one, JK?
3.
3. What, you guys got to help me out with these ratings for the chat though, because they're kind of like all over the place.
I reckon the average from the chat is a 3. The average is 3. A lot of 2s, but a couple of high scores. But it's a generous 3, I'd say, is the average from the chat. Because there were a couple of people that did really, really like it, as in 5 and 6. So.
Agreed. All right, so that was the 2019-2020. So then we rocked in. I think this one got a lot of fanfare because it went back to some of the again trying to bring back some of the traditional colors, and also it went with us changing from New Balance to a new kit provider, in that Nike became our kit provider. So this became our kit in 2020, 2021. This one for me, I think of Robbo when I see this kit, but what was your rating on this one, Irishman?
That swirly collar thing kind of is a bit of a
I can make it. I can
Kinda
make it.
takes you away.
Bigger.
No, it's fine. It just no, it's fine. It's perfect size. That's a bit different. Yeah, it's pretty standard. All they've done is add a bit of the now famous teal,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very kind of tight fit. Like again, the Nike logo is great in the sense that it takes up very little real estate, so you
Yeah.
just stick it there and put it on, and it does its job. That's a
That's nice.
I
nice,
don't.
safe kit. Again,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
going to offend anybody. It's not going to be, oh, I have to have that. That's a classic or anything. But yeah, that's a nice, safe kit. That's a 3. Yeah, again, that's a 3.
Mhm.
Nice job. Well
Mm-hmm.
done.
Okay.
3. Got you. Okay, and JK.
I'm going 4. I think of Thiago.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
shout,
Trent.
shout.
For me.
Trent or
Trent.
is it
Trent.
Trent one for you? Okay, I like the Thiago shout. That is strong. So what are
What
we
is
looking
it?
at in the? What's the chat doing? I see 2, 2,
3,
3.
2, 3, 4,
Redbird gave it a
3.
4.
I gave it a 4. Yeah, that's all.
Bernie gave it a 3. Lee gave it a 3. He didn't like the collar. I think the 4 and the 2 cancel each other out. I'll go with 3.
It's like this season's with teal. It's like this season's kit, but with a bit of teal on it.
Yeah.
With a hint of
He's got
teal.
another 2 and a 3.
I just saw that one. I just saw those ones. Yeah,
So yeah, I think it's got to be a 3 again.
yeah. I didn't mind this kit.
Yeah,
Actually.
I like it.
Yeah, it's fine. I'd wear it at 5-a-side. I won't wear it out in town, but I'd wear it at 5-a-side.
I'd wear it. Yeah, I wouldn't wear it as like I'm going. Like as in, oh, I can go out with this type kit. But if I was, doing a pickup game or
Because at
something
this
like
point,
that, yeah,
again, they're getting very like snug and athletic and all that breathable stuff. So yeah, it is more of a. It's actually
Sporty
kind of
style,
more
yeah.
sports equipment at this stage.
Mhm.
And you know what's funny is that you're asking for the blurbs. I do have blurbs. Nike put out the blurbs for theirs and what they were trying to do. They said it was the red base of the.
Okay.
Yeah, they said the teal present on the collar and the cuffs. This aspect of the design is inspired by the colors of the club crest, and teal also represents the city of Liverpool. It's reminiscent of the shade of a liver bird that sits at the top of the famous liver building. And on the back, under the collar, well, obviously, is the '96 graphic to remember the Hillsborough disaster. But yes. They gave blurbs. Not all the other ones gave blurbs.
Yeah. Well, to get super technical, the color of the liver bird top of the liver building is verdigris, which is what happens when copper oxidizes and turns green. So
Okay.
that's when you see those copper monuments. They all turn that color. They
Mhm.
put them up, and the weather eventually makes them look that really cool green color. You see
Mhm.
copper sculptures, bronze, all that, and that's what
Right.
happens.
Yeah.
So that's
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're going with it. Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah, I get
that's
what you're
the
saying.
color that they're talking about. That's actually verdigris. But yeah, try telling fans that it's red and verdigris. Yeah, so
Yeah.
just call it teal. But yeah, I knew it was going to be something to do with the docks. It's usually something to do with the docks, basically.
Yeah.
If this
Yeah.
color is reminiscent of the ships that used to come into the Liverpool docks or
Right.
this kind of
Right.
thing. It's just like, yeah, dude read a history book on Liverpool for 20 minutes and then went and designed a shirt.
Yep.
But,
Yep.
hey, it's cool.
Hey.
It's cool.
This one was the 2021-2022 kit. I have this kit too. This was like, I know this kind of like split the fan base a little bit. Let's start with JK this time. JK, because I know that JK didn't like this one, so let's get that one out. What was yeah.
Ooh.
Is 0 a possibility?
Yeah.
Oh God.
That's how bad. That's the worst out of all the kits that have been shown. That's the worst.
Oh, that
Okay.
is horrible.
Wow,
dude.
that's bad.
That's
What's that
horrible.
orange kind of
I don't know. That's probably Pep Linders getting involved, before. A
Oh,
little bit of spice
no.
in
Blame it
there.
on the book. Blame it on the book.
There you go.
Orange is the
The
color of
blurb for this
intensity.
was the
Oh, I
Nike
can't wait
Liverpool
for this.
21-22 shirt boasts a modern look. It combines a red base with bright red applications. It features diagonal stripes that include a zigzag. The sleeve cuffs are bright red. That's all it says about it. Doesn't really give
Yeah,
too much.
even they can be bothered to make something up. It just basically describe literally how it looks.
Oh wow, this one's gonna get a
Red with
low
the
rating.
on it.
This one's
Did they
gonna get low.
say design help by Pep Linders? They didn't say that, did they?
Yeah,
Pep Linders designed this one. Maybe he did. Maybe he did.
Intensity with the book. You know
This is
what?
the
Let's give it to the
intensity
shit.
version.
That's
Yes.
the shit.
that is shocking.
That's
That
shocking.
really is bad. That orange is Lee. That orange stuff. What is going on with that? We've never had again. That's like Pep is getting orange is the color of intensity.
What was your that's 1 star from Cedric, 2 from Redbird, 3 from Lee. Bernadette called it disgusting. 1. Okay. I don't know, is Philip giving this one a 5 or was that for the last one, by the way? I'm not certain. Philip, confirm if that's for this one or not. So just so we know. It doesn't matter that much, only that in that it's not going to impact the ratings that much, but I meant like I just want to make sure I have your rating properly noted.
Yeah, Redbird well spotted. Redbird well spotted. There is black and white on the collar, which is also unacceptable. Which is also nothing to do with if that's something Manchester United do on their collars. So this thing, I don't know who.
Here, I think that's green actually. By the way, it's not black.
Is that green? Well, still, I don't know who got into the building when they were making this, but that is, I'm not even. That's 0. That's
I'll show you this one a little bit closer. See if I can get it. Yeah, it's like it's like green and white on the back. Like the back part is like green and white. I don't think I have that kit in here, but
black there. But yeah, anyway, it ain't going to affect it. I think this is getting a 1.
Okay. Yeah, this was by far that one
this
is
1 0.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna probably have to say the chat gave it a 1. And you're giving it a 1 too?
Yeah, if I could give 0, I would. I definitely would. It's
wow. Pops gave it a 1 too. Golly. I'm gonna stop rocking that jersey around you guys.
I told you it's the worst one. That's probably got the worst rating.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Whatever. I make it look good. How about that? No, just playing. All right. This was a 22-23 kit. This is actually the 22-23 kit was actually one of my favorite kits that Nike made, at least.
Yeah.
I really like this kit.
Yeah.
Kept it simple, didn't go with any of the, as you guys said, like, the crazy lines or this or that. Fab is a good shout. Fab is definitely a good shout. Someone designed it who likes ducks. I don't even know what that means. But anyway. What were your ratings on this one? We'll go with the Irishman first. What was your rating on this one?
I don't know. It was Duck à l'orange or something. Is that right? Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know, Bernie. You got to explain. That's a boring kit. I don't like that. Too.
Okay. It's got intricacies. Like let me see if I can.
Intricacies.
Yeah, intricacies.
Yeah. It's boring to me. Yeah, it's boring.
You can see how it's got like the,
Yeah, I see all the stuff on it.
Patterns and stuff in there.
Yeah. No, I think it's like you said, kept it simple to me.
But they kept it simple, just like you said.
Yeah. It doesn't do anything for me, really. I don't know why. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of boring.
Yeah, nice collar. Oh wow, Lee bought 2 of these. He liked it so much. Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
5 from Bernie. 5 from Lee. 4 from
Yeah.
Cedric.
Oh, ducks are too. Okay, yeah,
I
yeah,
got
yeah.
you. Got you. Tyler gave it a 3. Let's say at least a 4. Yeah, Jimmy gave it a 4. What was your rating on this one? I know you said you don't like it, but what was your rating, Irishman?
Oh yeah, I said 3.
3.
Yeah.
Okay. JK.
No. Sorry, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, no, I'm not going to overrate that. Yeah, I'm thinking 2. I was trying to say 3 to be nice, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, actually, you don't like it. So I think that collar is absolutely horrible. When you
Okay.
scrolled up again and it showed the collar, I was like, ugh.
Yeah,
So
they
for
don't
me,
really. It's
that is,
no collar.
and I know it's not the right time, but to me, that actually says Naby Keita.
Oh
That's what that actually
wow!
says.
He's trying to affect the voting here.
No, the votes are in, but to me, that's
Took him in
actually,
there, yeah.
I just think
Bravo's a good
Naby.
shout for that one. 3 because look, the ratings were all everyone was giving us 4s and 4s, and then Hyder gave it 3, but 4, 4. Philip gave it 5, and then as soon as you said the Nabby, all of a sudden
Naby
2.
Keita tax.
Nubby
It's
tax.
the Keita tax. Yeah, Naby tax.
The Nabby tax hit. What was your
Mhm.
rating for this one, JK?
For
One.
me,
It's a 1 now. It was a 5.
Now it's a
Now it's a
1
1.
star. Exactly. He had a 4 earlier. Yeah.
I'm
What was your
gonna
rating
give
on
this
this
one
one?
I'll give this a 5. I love this kit.
Ooh.
I love the collar. I think they got the collar right. It isn't like too low, and I like that sort of. It's just for me perfect. 5 out of 5.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Here we go.
That's
No white on the
pleasure of
collar and the
democracy,
sleeves. Mm-hmm.
or the
Yeah.
beauty of democracy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And also, yeah, some fashion designers sitting there going, well, one guy says the nicest thing he's ever seen, and 3 other people said it's absolutely horrible. What the hell do you do?
That's it. True.
It's hard. You never know what people are going to like.
Yep.
The red is good though.
Um,
The red, it's a good red. It's a good red.
Yeah, that's the one. Perfect red.
Yeah.
It's
yep.
dark with a bit
It's
of
a
touch of
dark
light in
red.
it. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
It looks dark, but there's a bit of light in there. It's weird how they've done it, but it really looks, for me, color wise, perfect.
hmm Agreed. Agreed.
But
Go ahead.
it's sorry, no, it's just a basic. It's a real basic rule of fashion, so to speak, or whatever, or design.
hmm hmm
But if you paint something red and you paint something the same size, say a post box beside it, you paint that black. The thing that you painted red looks a lot bigger than the thing you painted black. It's just visually, if something is all red, it's just the way that your eyes work. It looks much bigger, which
Mm-hmm.
is what
hmm
Shankly said back in the day. He
True.
said he saw these guys wearing red, and it was like Ron Yates when Ron Yates was like 6'6" or something, 200 pounds. And Shankly said when he saw Yates in all red, he looked 6'8" and 300 pounds. He just
hmm
that's for us. That's the way. And it's basically like a fashion designer will tell you, if you want to look slim, you wear a black dress. If you don't want to look slim, wear a red dress because you look big in it.
hmm
So you
hmm
look bigger, you look more intimidating. And Paisley saw that. I think it was Paisley anyway. Just said, yeah, we're going all red. I saw the team lined up. They looked like a team of giants. Brilliant. That's what we're doing from now on.
Okay.
And that's
There's
why,
a visual effect of it.
and them Reebok kits, they they were plain and they had that effect, Brian. What you was just
Mm.
saying a minute ago, like them Reebok kits, they all look big.
Heskey
Like
looked massive,
he looked massive in it.
Mm.
It's
massive.
true. It's true.
Mm.
Virgil in that all red. Like there's a
He looks
reason it's a little
intimidating.
black
Yeah.
dress.
Yeah. It
There's a
looks. It's
reason
definitely.
there's a little black dress. It's not the little red dress. Little black dress
Mm.
makes you look small. You don't. It's red. It stands out big, massive. Stick a
Mm.
Virgil in all red. Yeah,
Good points.
it's psychology. It's just basic psychology on it. Like so.
Yeah.
That's what I said. That you keep our home kit simple, all red. little bit of pieces on the front. But yeah, the boys look
Mhm.
great, all red.
Well, Nike primarily went with very similar designs with the fabric, but in 2023, 2024, they went with this as being their kit, as being our kit, I should say. Very, very, again, standard traditional colors, red and white, rather than the red on the ends of the sleeves. They went with white as being the end of the sleeve, and rather than have just no collar really for the earlier year, they brought back a white collar. So very, very traditional. Nothing super. I mean, like very, very traditional. And they call this a gym red.
Okay.
Gym as in GYM.
Yeah.
Going to the gym red.
Jim Red. I thought he was some guy from Boston or somewhere.
Yeah.
Came from Ireland as well.
What was this one for you, JK?
I don't like this one. I'm not a big fan of white collars and white sleeves. I like it plain red. I'm gonna give this a 1.
Oof. Wow. Okay. Wow.
It's weird. The kit before.
Note to Adidas: do not use white if you want to get JK's dollar.
It's weird, bro, because the kit before is this kit, but the collars and the sleeves are all red, and I gave that a 5. So just that little simple thing. I think I'm not a big fan of white and red together, like on the collars for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, Bernie agreed with your point, by the way, Brian, on your last point about they said that about the Italian teams in the 70s. The shirts and shorts were tiny, but it made even a player like Conte look bigger.
Yeah, I'll research this, not research, but I'll look
Yeah,
at the proper.
Lee's saying it was Shankly. Yes, not exactly.
Yeah. I'm a JK. The collar does not work for me at all. It does something to it, and I can't quite put my finger on it. Yeah, it is kind of a vicar collar to a degree. There's just something wrong with it. And to me, it's Mo Salah is what I see when I see this. Definitely Mo.
Yeah.
And again, it's not entirely different from some of the other ones, but for me, it's still definitely. Yeah, it's a 2 because that collar is just so bad.
Okay.
Really bad. The rest of it's plain and simple. You know, nothing to complain about.
I'm looking at basically, I think it's going to be a consensus 3. I like Lee said pure class, another 5. I think Lee and I are on the same page when it comes to some of the kits. I like it because it's just, I do like it when they get bold and go with like colors that like really like test your palettes. But I mean, like I do certainly like it when they just keep it simple, keep it clean, and just keep it like, something that, really, really looks comfortable to put on. But
the worst thing you can do is like collars are kind of like it's a real like Marmite kind of, like it's a real 50-50 thing with people. It's like if you don't like a round neck, you really don't like round necks.
Yeah,
if you don't like round necks, the worst thing you can do is highlight it by drawing a white ring around it.
Yeah.
If someone doesn't like it, it's just me go, oh no, I don't like it. Like I already wouldn't, and now you've made it worse by highlighting it. So that for me is just what kind of stops it. But yeah, I can see Mo in his hair, like Mo with full on like proper hair. In that is the one I think of anyway.
Big up, Cedric. Safe travels. We're about to land because we're coming in on the last kit basically, and then I'm just going to basically try to add up some of these scores real quick to give like a podium score. I was going to do a tier, but I can't do all the tiers real quick. I'm just going to get a podium score and get like a gold, silver, and a bronze medal winner for us. So that was 22 23, right? Said right. And
Yeah,
then
there's only one
so,
left, right?
or no, what 23, 24 that was, excuse me. And now this one is the final one. This is the one that we have coming up for 2024, 2025. I'll bring it up a little bit. This is what the kit for the 2024, 2025 is going to look like. I'm interested to hear what you guys say on this one. Let me see if I can get something for. Well, let me see if I can find what. Let me see if I can find a blurb for it as well. Let me see if I can find a blurb. The Nike Liverpool Football Club 24-25 home football shirt is a combination of gym red, white, and chrome yellow. The body is red, the logos are yellow, and white is used for the sponsor logos and detailing. It doesn't give like a reason why they have the, I don't even know what you call that, like the Tron. Like when I see it, I think of like Tron, maybe. I don't know if you remember. That's a there's a new Tron, so you might use some.
Kind of, yeah. Like, yeah, that's a good comparison. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not sure if did they give a reasoning for the. I
don't.
heard
Those things they look like the. It looks like it reminds me of like the in Tron. There's like these. I don't know what to call it. Like these, the red things that would like that were. I can't think what do you call it? You know what I'm talking about? In Tron, they had like these big. Look like the things that you hit the balls through on cricket, not cricket. On shoot. Oh, I'm gonna pull it up here. I'll pull it up on. But anyway, what was while I look for this, JK, tell me what your rating was for, or no, we'll go to Irishman first. Excuse me, Irishman. Tell me your rating for this one, and then we'll go to JK.
it's horrific on every measure. The collar is one of the worst, probably the worst yet. That bit between like that straight bit, it looks like they've cut the top off one shirt and attached it. Like you can almost see a line. There's a line almost across like the top, the shoulder bit. It looks like that's from one shirt, and they've grafted it onto another shirt, and the collar doesn't work. It's not that collar doesn't look. It's not that it doesn't look nice or that it doesn't work. That's just wrong looking. It's like that's unfinished. That's probably, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's one of the worst football jerseys I've ever seen. Not just
Oh
Liverpool
wow.
ones. I think
Okay.
that is absolutely shocking, horrible. Zero. Yeah, I'm giving that a zero. I do not know what was going on in the office today that got greenlit because it's an abomination.
Okay.
Boston Jim was involved again.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The collar was I know the collar. Everyone hated the collar when it got released. That was like the most consensus, complaint about it was the collar. For what I saw when they showed the collars or showed the reveal for the kits. What was your rating for this one, JK?
Pre-Brian's opinion on it, I actually liked it. But
Yeah, I know. I already knew I knew you liked this one. I should have probably went with you first. Like,
Brian's fashion expertise. It's true what you're saying. The collar is, for me, too white. It could be a slim, like a white line. Keep it sort of a different shade of red, maybe.
Yeah.
And then have like a white line going around instead of the white. I think they've made a mistake there. But in a weird sort of way, it's totally different to anything we've ever had, I would say, for a home jersey. It's like Matrix style,
Yeah. Here, I'll show. This is what I kind of thought it reminded me of.
Yeah.
Like this, like
That's it.
like these kind of graphics.
JK, it's just like it's not the collar. It's just like you see the white. Okay, you see the two white bits, right? When they
I'll
come
bring it
down.
back. I'll bring it back for you. Give me 1 second. I'll bring it back. Good.
Let's wait for him to bring it back up. I used to play the video. I've never seen the movie, but I played the video game in arcades.
Mm-hmm.
It's you see where the two. It's the bit that joins the two white bits. That like flat line bit. That's
For the
what
collar?
sticks in with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, between the two, it's just a bit where under his Adam's apple, just that kind of straight cut off line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That just looks wrong. There's something really
It's
just
weird
kind of
too.
wrong.
Because
Yeah,
that
it's
part
so
is attached.
weird.
That part is attached, but there's actually. But if you were to, you could probably go in and adjust if you want. I wouldn't be surprised if people do.
I've
Like
heard you can take off the collar. I've heard you can take off the white bit.
Yeah. You could also just
it's
detach it. You can make it
detachable,
into an actual collar, so that you could maybe even because some people maybe went to the Cantina thing where you pop the collar.
If you can pop it up, it's really weird the way that it seems to be kind of made from two different bits. Yeah, I've never seen anything like. It just looks unfinished to me. But I think it will be. Maybe in 20 years it'll be that was a classic or whatever. But at the moment it's not very popular. It's pretty divisive. But those are the ones that get remembered, I suppose, not the boring, bland ones that everyone's like just okay. But it's not doing well in the chat.
No, it's not. It's not. I mean, your influence didn't. Your opening statements didn't exactly help it. What was your rating, JK?
I'm gonna give it a 3.
3. Okay. I think it was getting like a 1, if not a 2, maybe in the chat. I think that's a 1 actually. I didn't see.
I think it would look good on when they're playing with it. I think it will look good on the pitch.
I think it's going to look good on the pitch. Yeah, I think it's going to look good. It's going to be again. I know, I think it was Redbird's comment about how it looks different. Like when you see it on a player, it looks a little bit different.
They always are.
Yeah, and obviously, if we do well next year, obviously it'll affect how you look at the kit a little bit.
Everyone will be put in a frame, hanging in the house. We win everything with this on.
Exactly.
It's okay. I like it, man. It's okay.
All right. So far, this is the end section of this. We're gonna land the plane here, but so far, the ones that I have being the candidates for best ones is this one, the first one from Warrior. So let me double check and make sure here I got them all correctly labeled. Also, too, what's interesting is you can't really see it on this version, or not that version, but on the earlier kit, they put these on the side. They have like a yellow and white. They have what you see on the collar. They have that going down the side as well. But all right, so let me get these straight. So far, I have this one being a candidate for best kit. This was the double check here. Yeah, 2012, 2013 was a candidate. I have also this one. I have this kit being also a candidate. The year before Warrior came in, 2011, 2012. That one got a lot. 2012, 2000. The Warrior kit got 4s across the board. This kit right here got a 5 and 4, a 4 and a 4. And then the third kit. So this one is in the running for top 1. And then, let's see, looking for anyone that really pops out with a bunch of good numbers. Because it's kind of interesting. it goes like up and down with some of the ratings, but it wasn't until like 2011 with the modern. I take it a lot of us like the modern style kits more so than not.
Can you quickly send that to Twitter? I'm going to get cut off here.
Yeah, sure. Let me send this to Brian too, by the way. And I'm trying to think of who else would probably be. There's a 4 and a 3. This one right here. So that's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right. And I think that the only other one that got some shouts was 16, 17. I want to say it was, is it this one? I'll double check here. It was this one. So, all right, here are the 3. Yeah, I'm gonna send Brian this this link real quick on Twitter. And the only other one was 2018-19. So I'm going to show you guys in a second. Let me just send this link to Brian real quick. And send that link out. All right, he's good to go. So the 3 candidates that we had for bring it up, bring that down. The 3 candidates were, it's kind of interesting. So the 3 candidates were this New Balance one. This New Balance one got this New Balance one got the 3rd most votes. And then the Warrior got the 2nd most votes from the judges. And it looks like our winner for best kit, the gold place winner, is
Wow.
2011-2012. This Adidas kit.
Yeah. It is nice.
Yeah. This was the winner. This got a 5, a 4, a 4, and a 4.
Wow.
Pretty impressive. But this was also right before, I think this was like right before, like what Brian was saying was like the years when they started to go with the like kind of like trim cut style jerseys. Because 2011, 2012, because like the 2009, for instance, was the one with the Serbian style, inlet thing on the collar, but it was like very baggy style. The Croatian thing. And it was it was like kind of baggy. 2009, 2010, like a lot of the kits before that were very like baggy, if you want to call it that. But yeah, this was the winner.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Good winner.
Yeah. What do you think, Brian? Are you cool with hopefully you got to see the bronze, silver, and gold winner here. Did you get to see all 3?
I saw the silver, which was the Warrior one.
This was the bronze. This was the bronze winner.
I like the one before that one. Yeah.
Yeah. The Warrior one?
No. The New Balance one, but the season before.
Oh, the season before. Got you.
The Coutinho one, that one for me is one of my favorite shirts. Nice.
Yeah, I'm happy with
what we all came up with, what the judges came up with.
That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad that kit got silver. That's a great kit. Warrior.
Yeah, the Warrior kit. Yeah, the Warrior got silver. This one of the Warrior kits. This was the one we said looked like a polo kit, kind of. And then this one got the best grade. This one got the best marks out of all of them. This Adidas kit. And that was even before, and that was the year before the Warrior kit. Redbird says Warrior yellow and red is his favorite. Hyler says there is something special with Adidas and Liverpool that looks better. True, very true.
Yeah,
Very
it's
true.
just meant to be. Just meant to be.
Nike wasn't for us. We're not a Nike club. We never have been, you know.
Yeah. What do you real quick quick question then. So we have, let me see if they have the three. Yeah, there's three different three different crests on this one. So there's this crest, obviously. And then there's the one that Warrior used, which was they went with the gold.
That's my favorite.
And then and even the LFC is actually even a little bit bigger as well. And then New Balance went with the white crest. What is your favorite crest? What was the crest that you would prefer to see on your kit? JK, what was the one that you would want to see? And tell me in the chat too, because we're coming up on the final couple of minutes of the show. We're already at the doors, ready to let you guys off, to let you guys out so you can go to your final destination if this isn't the final one. But what would be, I was just wondering, because I just noticed that all three of these kits have different crests.
Yeah, that's my favorite one, that one there. The Liverbird. Simple, you know. Yeah.
What would be yours, Brian? Well, I mean, what is it? And I know the Liverbird, this one, and what color would you like it to see it into?
White as well, yeah.
White, okay. Brian, what about you?
The Adidas one there, I like it with the more traditional crest.
More traditional crest.
With the busier one. Even though I know I like to keep it simple, but I do like the older one with the green on it, and we have the flames, and you have all the symbolism on it, dates and that kind of stuff. So I'm still, I am old school, old fashioned that way.
Yeah.
So I do like that. Yeah, that I prefer that. Yeah, and if Adidas come, like that's kind of perfect. Like if there was a collar on that one, it'd be perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, Bernie loves them all. Redbird says, you see the Liverbird, you see Liverpool. Tyler says, yeah, the bird is iconic. Lee says, Liverbird, on its own, boss. Redbird says the Liverbird crest is best of all, so that he's agreeing with you. He's saying this one. Jimmy says the Liverbird, I think that's probably just on its own. The beauty of the different kits is they cater for all our tastes. I agree with that too, Lee. There's pretty much, especially with now that they make a kit pretty much every year, there's a kit that's going to, call to you, I should say, whether you have good feelings about that year or not. And Redbird says he hopes Adidas just uses the bird uses the Liverbird rather than the crest. Interesting. Yeah. Redbird says the Warrior yellow is his favorite kit. Well, yeah, kind of interesting. I like the fact that we have little fashion aficionados out here, right? Aficionados.
And any quickly before we do go, any Liverpool news stuff? Quick burst. Anything I've missed?
Slot confirmed now.
Slot is confirmed. That's one bit of news. I did see. Don't know if there's any other real news out there though, that other than the slot thing. I saw also I'm trying to think what else I saw here. Klopp did mention or talk about, the fact that, it's becoming, as the days get closer and closer, it's becoming more and more, real in his mind, about the situation. Bernie says true. That is confirmed. Matip and Thiago are both confirmed that they'll be leaving the club.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Would be that I think that, obviously we're not going to be able to see Matip, even though I know Matip is back to trying to, rehab his knee. He's not in any shape or form to play in the games. But Thiago, I think, is back in training at least.
Mm-hmm.
So real quick question then.
I'll stay for the walk around after the game.
Huh?
Yeah, be
And
fit
yes,
enough for
and
that.
Adrian is going as well. Adrian is going as
Oh, is
well.
he? Oh, well,
Yes.
Klopp. He's Klopp. Yeah, thanks, Redbird. Thank you.
All three
Yeah.
guys we mentioned enough times that will leave are actually leaving. So
Oh no, there is some breaking news. You're right. I see that. Redbird's dropping breaking news. Thank you, for sure.
Fashion advice and breaking news.
Yes,
Where else
definitely.
would you get it? Where else would you get it?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question. It's a very good question. What do you say? Better get out the box of man-sized tissues for tomorrow. That's certainly true. That is certainly true. Oh man. And it was very interesting. I know the whole thing where like he came out. Did you see what's just kind of cool is they did the whole it was the final day with the staff and everyone. Did you see that as well? That clip? It's a pretty cool clip, actually. I wish I could show it, or I'll see if I can possibly get to show it tomorrow or something. But he runs out the tunnel one last time, or not one last time, but like runs out the tunnel, and he's like, they have a little section set up, and what's kind of cool is they put all of the trophies in the stands, so it's like Champions League, then it's the Prem, and then it's like FA Cup, and it's like it just goes down of all the different trophies in the actual stairs that lead up the stands. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for a lot of people, it kind of hit home. I know maybe when maybe it's the day after, maybe it's today, maybe it's Sunday, but even for Klopp, it probably will be only kind of like landing home for him now. So an awful lot of emotion on Sunday, but hey, look, we're known for that at Anfield, so I think it'll be definitely be a special day. Definitely be a special day.
Yeah, for sure.
Special day. Encores. The old fist bump. I think he might get a few encores.
I think he'll give the fist pumps to every section of to all four, four sections of the pitch. Normally it gives it to primarily this goes to the cop, but I think
everyone will get double. I think he'll go around twice tomorrow.
Yeah,
I think he'll go around twice.
Yeah, I think everyone will get their chance to kind of give their thank you.
Yeah, kids and all that. Yeah, players will be out. The kids will be out. It's always a bit of a day at the end of the season, but especially with him, I wouldn't be surprised if this year's early doors, if you know what I mean, and doesn't kind of spend too long on the pitch. I think he might kind of give it a big goodbye and then kind of let the players soak it up. But I think I wouldn't be surprised if he actually just books it off down the tunnel and doesn't come back out. Could be a big day for
Big day for all of us coming up, and I think that let's take it all with let's go into this classy, to say the least. Let's go into this with our heads high, and understand this game isn't going to impact us one way or another with our standings, or isn't going to impact us one way or another with with how we should remember this coach. Obviously, we all want to see it be done the right way with a win, but all the same, I'm just looking forward to the opportunity to see Jurgen on the sideline one last time, at least for this run. Not saying it could, who knows, maybe there is another run in the future, but for now, this chapter is ending, so it'll be definitely something I want to be proud and be thankful of. So I hope that you guys feel the same, at least, or at least get to enjoy it the same way. All the same, we're going to be doing a preview show tomorrow for the match. Also, got some interesting little snippets to include for tomorrow from some of the pundits out there that are definitely giving their takes on not only Klopp and the Klopp era, but also just about the Prem as well, in the sense as City and Arsenal both are fighting for a Premier League title. And yeah, is there anything you want to say to the people before we let them out, JK?
Yeah, great show today, talking about the kits and stuff, and I hope like it brought some memories back of players, you know. Also enjoy the game Sunday, and if anyone gives any attitude in comments and stuff like that about Klopp and stuff, you know where to put them.
There you go.
Have a good evening.
Brian, is there anything you would like to say? I'm gonna take down the gold medal winner here. Is there anything you'd like to say to the people?
No, just make sure you hit like and subscribe. And I'm struggling for an on this day, and unfortunately, all I can come up with is Paddy Kenny and Leon Osman. Sorry. Okay.
I appreciate that on this day. So now you know. Yeah, I know that. Hi, Lord. We can only. Yeah. That's funny. I'm sorry. I'm reacting to High Lord's comment. He says that he thinks that it's just a big joke. That's his attitude. He's not leaving, basically. You know, it's interesting. I know I've heard the rumors about Tuchel as basically talking about. I know Brian said it earlier or yesterday about that he's doing a change. He's changing his mind, or that the Bayern Munich people have changed their mind, possibly going to allow for him to stay. That hasn't been confirmed, by the way. I don't.
No, I saw a comment earlier on saying that he said he's leaving, so he's done a W.
Yeah.
Like
that's
we
what
said,
I mean.
Trouble in Bayern Munich.
It's all I think the only reason why they're speculating that way is because they apparently, I guess, like some of the higher ups or like some of the board members went to training and were like seen talking to him as if like they were trying to convince him to stay or something. I'm like, just because they showed up and at the training kit, that training doesn't mean that he's staying, people. But that's the way the rumor mill works these days. So, but yeah. Let me make sure. Big up. Oh, Brian, giving to people what they want, saying hello. Oh, wow.
Sorry.
No worries. Hey, no, it's all good. Everyone, I'm thinking it's like a face reveal. That's cool. But yes, people, we are going to allow for you to go onto your final destinations. If this is the end, please do join us tomorrow. And geez, I just can't say enough. Thank you for joining us today, and to continue to take care of yourselves so that you have the ability to take care of your loved ones in your lives. And as always, up the Reds, brothers and sisters, up the Reds. See you tomorrow.